Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the Realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered some of my fellow friends to play Dungeons & Dragons. Before we get started, we're going to go ahead and jump into some of our announcements. We are affiliates, so if you want to go ahead and join the fun, be a subscriber. If you go ahead and click that button up top, and once you become a subscriber, that actually makes you a sponsor. What does that get you? Well, if you go down below, you can see what comes with each different perk. Is you get to pick one of the players as your tribute. Each session, those players will get 2 inspiration die per sub that's picked them as their tribute. So they can use that for pretty much any role except for damage. So the more you get to support, the more they they get to get bailed out of a bad roll. So we also we're also doing another video game giveaway. So once we hit 50 live viewers, as you can scroll down below, you'll see the different games that we have this week for a giveaway. If we hit 50 viewers, you get Neverwinter and Clockwork. When we get to 80 live viewers, you get Gothic Armada, which is a really fun game, and City Skylines. And then the big one is at 100 live viewers, we're going to give away Metal Gear Solid 5, which is ridiculous.
Definitive.
Just kidding.
Like the completed version.
Yes. So again, big portion of our proceeds, whether it's bits, if you go and buy one of the or donate one of the menu items to one of the players, potions, spell slots, and all that jazz, subscriptions, any other donations, a big portion of that goes to the Game Academy. You can click the link down below to go view what they're about. It's a local nonprofit that helps teach social skills and academic skills with teenagers and youth through tabletop gaming. So it's a really cool cause, and we're here to support them as well. Big special thanks to Thinking Monk and all of our other sponsors at ukodor.com/sponsors. You can go ahead and view all their Etsy shops and use the promo code Ukodor to get certain discounts at all their different shops. Make sure you stick around for our mid-show Ukodor giveaway, which is separate from our video game giveaway. We're going to be giving away one of our dice boxes. I don't have mine right next to me. Anyone want to show? A Geek and Gaming dice box with a Realms of Ukodor logo on it. Super cool dice box.
Everybody check out Anne's box.
So we also, down below, you can go ahead and click Dirt Cheap Dungeons. Their Kickstarter is still going, has another 12 or 13 days left. It's a really, really cool dungeon set that is very light and easy to carry around. We're going to show that video during our mid-show break.
What you want in a dungeon is light and easy to carry.
Big shout out to my son and daughter at home, Luca and Sienna. We have a buffalo who is watching over us during our session today.
Oh, cool.
Also, we've partnered up with another local D&D stream called Total Party Chill. They're SF-based as well. Their show is on Sundays at 6 p.m. You can see their link down below. You click the red D20. Also, we have an Ukodor is in need of our help. Rebecca, aka Ross Kalian, one of our fans in the Discord chat, is in need for an emergency heart surgery. If you go down below, you'll see a red box with some information on that. You click that link, goes right to her GoFundMe campaign. She's trying to raise money so she can get that surgery. If you can support it all, we would love it from the bottom of our heart. If you can't, spread the word, share it with some people who might be able to help with that. A big, Ukodor heart goes out to her and Crooked, who is one of our moderators. Just try to get through this tough time, and our heart does go out to you guys. Does anyone else have anything else to say? Shout out.
Nope.
Okay. So with that, let's get ready for the next chapter of the Realms of Ukodor.
Hashtag top to you, Chips.
Yeah.
Torque, Goliath Barbarian.
I am Denahi, a tiefling sorcerer.
I am Barakabu, monk of the Honored Palm.
Jadobi, a half-elven druid.
Welcome to the Realms of Ukodor.
And we're back. So, like we did last week, and we've kind of trimmed it down a little bit, we're going to do a audio recording of a narrator speaking of what happened last week on the realms of Ukodor.
And if you don't like this, please tell us you don't like it.
They settle in for the night. Denahi has a dream 20. The road ahead. Dorius intercepts Torque, Denahi, and Barakabu as they head off to gather Jadobi for the trip to Raragord. Dorius informs them that Jadobi's niece has been in a deep sleep since the battle and only just awoken, so he is at her side. The trio asks Dorius to let their friend know where to find them. They go back to the manor, load up car locks, and head out. The trio enjoys an uneventful 2 days of travel. As the second day ends, they settle in for the night. Denahi has a dream in which she sees her aunt coming to defend her and her brother as a night approaches. Barakabu takes the third watch, and while Denahi and Torque continue sleeping, he spots something on the approach. He readies himself, but instead discovers it is Jadobi, riding a giant eagle. Jadobi dismisses the eagle and greets his friend. Just then, Barakabu spots flashing purple light in the sky, coming closer from the direction of Raragord. He points it out to Jadobi, and as it comes closer, it seems it may be. No, surely not, Jadobi tells himself. Boo wakes Denahi and Torque just as the looming figure swoops into view on leathery wings. A dragon. Not seen in almost 1,000 years, dragons had become the stock of legends and fairy tales, but there was no doubt in Jadobi's mind that descending upon them in all of its azure glory and terror was a dragon, and not a happy one. You've woken me. Jadobi takes cover, as does Denahi. Torque jumps onto the cart and mounts the newly installed ballista and readies himself. Barakabu looks up to the impossible beast and sees a blackness within. He bursts with light and flies up face to face with the dragon. What's your name, dragon? And I remember you. I smelled you. You woke me.
Ooh, nice.
The dragon reveals that it has already laid waste to the town of Raragord, and Boo can no longer restrain himself. He unleashes a volley of blows upon the dragon. Torque takes this as a signal and fires the ballista. Jadobi empties several charges from Zin's wand upon the dragon. Denahi uses her black pearls to unleash a powerful death magic on the dragon. All of this, and the dragon persists. The evil dragon Nevris readies his powerful retaliation, blasting the party with purple and blue flame, forcing Boo to retreat for the moment, and Torque to abandon the ballista. Just then, the elder Goliath Varg charges in, swiping at the beast's legs. Barakabu takes the moment of opportunity to drop from the sky onto the dragon with a powerful elbow drop. Jadobi calls his new eagle friends back into action and directs them to begin attacking the dragon's wings to great effect. The dragon is finally showing signs of damage and having difficulty keeping itself aloft, but in its pained fury, it knocks Torque unconscious. Jadobi sends an eagle to carry him to safety. Barakabu and Varg keep the dragon engaged, and Denahi heals her friends. With regained consciousness, Torque mounts onto the eagle and charges in. Just as he comes into range, the eagle disappears. Jadobi has fallen to the wild flurry of attacks, and then Denahi. Varg throws himself onto the dragon's back, pulling its attention from the fallen. Barakabu drops to place a healing hand upon his friend Jadobi and sets to pummeling the dragon once more, burning it with celestial light with each blow. Torque gets to his feet and lets out a mighty roar. With unprecedented fury, Torque lets loose, swinging. He triggers the souls of vengeance within his axes, and a demon fury possesses him. As his eyes go smoky black, he devastates the dragon, bringing it down and hacking relentlessly at its corpse. The dragon is defeated, but Torque's fury does not relent. He turns and slashes at Varg as he approaches. Rockaboo, realizing his friend has lost control, closes in and attempts to stun Torque, but the Goliath proves too hardy. As Boo dodges the dangerous axes, Jadobi leaps upon Torque from behind, encasing his temples and healing the berserk man's mind. Torque calms, his senses regained. He turns to apologize to his friends, but is also delighted with the new head for his collection. Varg congratulates him and expresses no resentment. Jadobi, however, is not so easily assured the danger is over. Torque assures his friends that such a fury is rare, but should it ever overcome him again, he'll be better prepared to handle it. And so will Jadobi. Leaving Varg to return to his home and heal, the party rushes to Raragord. There they find the town in flames. They set to extinguishing the fires and pulling the injured to safety. Barakabu finds and rescues Farah, the innkeeper, and her daughter Rosa. Jadobi rushes to the church and discovers Dumont. Taking the form of a gorilla, he pulls the holy man from the rubble, but Giselle is nowhere to be found. Jadobi rushes to her home and finds her seemingly dead. In desperation, he uses powerful healing magic and brings her back from the brink. Back in the square, a woman carrying her charred baby cries out, "You did this! You brought this terror upon us!" Boo, Torque, and Denahi realize this dragon was the great evil from which they fled in the mountain depths. Rockaboo has no words, no response. He rushes to the monastery to see if here, too, they have fled, and finds it empty.
My bad. So I prematurely clicked that out. We're now back into the same spot. Jadobi is kneeling on the ground, holding Giselle in his arms. The three of you are in the monastery. What would you like to do?
It's still raining, right?
Yes. I haven't got that far yet.
Or at least the fires will be put out.
I wring out the bottom of my cloak.
I'm just quietly thinking to myself and not really listening to Torque and Denahi, and I'm wondering if there's anything I recall from my book about dragons.
1 second, man. Talk amongst yourself for a second.
Roll a history check.
Where do you think your monk friends have gone?
You gotta give me a second when that stuff's going on.
I can't imagine. I thought we're fighting the same thing that we were fighting. And
Could they be on the hunt for Ted?
We never told them yet about Ted.
Hey, Jadobi, can you grab those two and hand those to Denahi?
And they'd already fled before that, I thought.
So Denahi, those... No, right here. Over to her inspiration.
Ooh, glittery one.
So you have 4 inspiration die.
Sweet.
Sorry, go back to your question. You want to look in your book about something?
Just trying to remember if there's anything that it was in my storybook about dragons.
There's quite a bit about different altercations that Thais and his party had encountered with dragons. Some small, some big. Is there something specific you're looking for in that regard?
I guess just anything that would help us understand the nature of the encounter we had, the fact that it was like, where did it come from? Was it something that lived in the mountain already, or was it something that they created or summoned from another plane? And what's the nature, like, what is the nature of dragons, if there's anything there like that? Are they just always destructive forces like that?
all of the accounts, except for maybe just a few in the books that you've read before and the Shadows of Saros book from Thais, that dragons are a being of evil, of greed, of pain, of suffering, of destruction. That was perfect. They aren't summoned in full form, right? So there's essentially like without piggybacking off of Game of Thrones kind of thing, but there's like a mother of dragons, or if what's that other dragon movie? Reign of Fire, how there's one female and there's all the other ones are male. So
it's like Alien.
Kind of. So there essentially was a first dragon that had spawned several other dragons, and they're all related to a point, but there's been several that have started. So there's several different family lines. So it's not the same as like a chromatic dragon from Forgotten Realms, but it's something along those lines where there's a certain line of dragon that kind of has these characteristics, and there's another line of dragon that kind of has these characteristics, but you can't quickly identify which is which by just looking at them.
From what I read, do I get any inference that this is a singular encounter, or does it mean that now that we faced one dragon, there could be more?
From Theis's book specifically, the last, because the book doesn't finish, but the last pages of the book do state that they killed the last dragon, that they thought, anyway.
Did we hear Never speaking to him?
Never.
Did the rest of us hear?
Yeah, I mean, he was speaking out.
Okay, so we heard the "you awoke me" and all of that.
Yeah.
And it was when you got your wings, when you fell down in the pit.
Roll a intelligence check, whoever wants to question that situation.
God, I think mine's like negative.
10.
I didn't even roll, actually.
Just warm it up.
So it could have been a number of things. It could have been the rubble falling from whether or not it was a trap or it was just a weak part of the space that you were in. It could have been the big surge of radiant energy when you did pop those wings for the first time, because it was a much larger surge than any time after that.
Was it the sudden, overwhelming singing of Whitney Houston as I lifted Denahi out of the pit that woke the dragon?
Like the bodyguard?
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been any of those things.
And I guess last question, do I get any sense of, do dragons have an agenda? Or are they just a force of nature acting on its own whim?
They're traditionally territorial. They are very protective of their lair and whatever loot or items that they have. It could be a number of things. It could be specific items. It could be gold. It could be a town. A lot of those things could be things that whatever a dragon is, and it's very protective of those places.
If I was
Torque runs to the cart and goes, "I just wanted to fucking kill people."
But if that's the case, the dragon either had something there that it was hoarding, or it came after us because we took something.
Serpentine cloak? Let's go.
I don't know.
If I was a rogue, I would try to talk you guys into going back to that mountain to get some of that dragon's loot, but I'm not, so I can't do that.
I'll do it.
And you're not there either.
I'm not even there, yeah.
No, you're
So
not
what
either,
are you
girlfriend.
doing?
I'm with
Having tea?
Yeah.
No tea yet. She's barely conscious.
She was almost dead, and I'm
I,
kind of depressed.
I have a
I think you
in-character
both need some tea.
statement to make to Denahi and Torque.
Okay.
So, from what I remember and from what I read before, dragons would be normally protective or territorial, So there had to be some reason that it would have abandoned its home, its nest in the mountain to chase us. So either we took something or it left something behind.
You're implying you'd like to go back to the mountain.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I don't know if also there's something that we took from there that it wants.
It does make one wonder why it destroyed an entire city just because we killed the Treville.
The only thing that we still have that we took from there is Jadobi's weapon.
You think the dragon came looking for Aros?
Or us. He did say that we woke it and that it smelled me.
Specifically you.
I don't know. There's a lot to figure out.
Yes, we still don't know everything about who you are and what you are.
Oh, that too, yeah.
I can't believe we saw a fucking dragon. Never thought I'd see one my whole life.
Well, you can look at it every day now.
But it's in the cart.
Yeah.
Is it someone else's device doing that, or is it?
Not mine. Everything's on mute.
So we have no clues about the monks, where they've gone.
No.
The whole monastery is left. Has to be something bigger than what we're facing. Could be the dark magic.
Could this have anything to do with Ted and the Treville?
Probably. But did they even seem that concerned about it?
Well, we never got to tell them about Ted yet.
They probably know.
I don't know.
Well, maybe we should find Jadobi. I'm not sure we can stay around town for long.
We're definitely not popular.
No, not here.
Or at least not positively popular.
All right, we're gonna go take a look and find our buddy.
So
We don't know where he went. He went to the church.
Yeah, we don't know that he went to Giselle's yet.
I can assume it.
So while they were doing that, I'm with Giselle.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Brown cow.
I just woke her up from a near death.
I love that.
Is she bloody? Like, what does she look like?
I mean, she looks like a little banged up, but I mean, you healed her, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, she's doing all right.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Might have some runny mascara, maybe.
She can't fight back.
Giselle, Juliet, and then last name. Okay.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Right. Giselle, are you all right? What's happened? Tell me everything.
I don't know. I was in my home. It was the middle of the night. And all of a sudden I heard people screaming and I got up to see what was going on. And last thing that I knew, that my house burst into flames. And the roof caved in on me.
Tell her more what happened than she could. You got burned by a dragon, girl.
I'm glad you're all right, but I think I know what was in that mountain when we left.
Oh. This came from the mountain?
Yes. It was a dragon. It was a dragon. Green and blue. It called itself Neverus?
Neverus.
Does that ring a bell?
No. It doesn't.
Alright. I'm happy you're safe.
Are you okay?
I will be.
Okay.
I will be.
Okay.
You should brag and be like, girl, I've slayed that dragon.
And then give her some chin
I don't
scratches.
remember who the big cheese of town in Raragord was.
I was a female, blanking on her name.
Le Grand Fromage.
Her name was
Helena?
I'm blanking. I'm sorry, guys. Her name
That's the only big one I know.
was Baroness Hilda Ibsen. I don't think you ever met her. Actually.
We never.
No.
But we did talk to somebody in this town, right?
We talked to the librarian. We talked to someone at like a craftsman shop. We talked to a jewel guy.
We didn't talk to anyone like political.
Yeah.
I doubt Zin's around.
Oh, you know.
Suddenly, surprise!
Pickles!
I think we need to get ourselves ready and go see the town. I think we need to see this.
Okay. She gets up. You two walk out of the house. Where are you going?
Just out. I just kind of want her to see what's kind of become of her city.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just like walking through the streets.
Anyone recall what time? Was it the morning?
It was midday.
It was midday now because we fought through the night.
On the 21st.
Got there.
Midday on the 21st.
No. It was midday on the, I believe it's the 19th. But we'll check that out later.
No, I think we left on the 18th.
No, you're right. 21 was the, see my notes, they're a little crazy.
It's all good.
Yeah, 19. 21 was his armor class.
Gotcha. But, so we're just gonna walk through the town, and if she wants to help anyone or see anyone that she recognizes or knows or anything like that, we're gonna...
Okay, so you take some time, you walk through town. Where are you? Do you have like a direction that you're going? Or are you trying to get
Can I see Rogor? You have all the maps now. Can I see Rogor real quick? We have a dot where her house is.
I forgot we did that.
No, that one. This one right here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to the left of her house. So we're gonna go
toward the main entrance.
Yes, to the west.
Okay. And where were you guys going?
Well, we had gone to the church, I guess. I imagine we found that in shambles, and then we were maybe heading towards her house on a...
Yeah, so you guys would be crossing paths, because essentially the monastery, I believe, is like across the street, just down the road a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so you obviously see each other.
Mm-hmm. Does she see anyone that she recognizes or anything, or are people like looking at me? Because I wasn't with them when that whole burnt baby thing happened.
I mean, a lot of the people that left the town that... Like, they were leaving, the town was on fire. So, like, a lot of people were leaving to kind of just get away from the fires. There are people, like kind of, like, pulling up and, like, sifting through different, like, the rubble and stuff, looking for survivors. She doesn't really stop or doesn't really do much. She's just kind of walking with you, just, like, in shock, looking at the city as in ruins.
When we left, we spoke of something beneath that mountain. I guess you guys never got a chance to check it out, or?
No.
Who's been up there, if anyone, recently?
We haven't been up there since we all left. I think, no, that's a lie. We did send a couple men up there, but the path was blocked.
Blocked by what?
When we left, remember it was caving in.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah. So they went to see if there was any opening, and there wasn't. And they came back down.
How many men?
Just 2.
Okay.
And they haven't returned?
No. Oh, I don't know where they are now, but they did return. Same day essentially.
When people leave the city for safety, where do they go?
I don't know. I mean, we've never been attacked like this before. I mean, from what it looks like, you can see people outside the gates, like they were just getting away from the fires. But it looks like some people are coming back in now because the rain has put out most of the fires, so we're trying to assess the situation.
Hi, Giselle.
Hi, Barakabu.
I'm glad you're well.
You as well.
So you just find us, okay?
Jadobi.
Yes.
I don't think we're welcome here.
She's also like a foot taller than everybody, so she sticks out.
Oh, she's
a fearbold. She's
how tall is she?
Like almost 7 feet.
Wow.
Not taller than me.
An Amazon. Yeah. She's an Amazon. Okay.
You do you do some climbing.
He puts the heels on. It's like Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Get you an apple box.
What do you mean we're not welcome here?
This was our fault. The dragon followed my scent, maybe specifically, back to this town.
How would you come?
This was what was in the mountain.
I know.
That we saw pass.
I gathered as much, yes.
It felt that we had awoken it, and it smelled him. When it destroyed Rarigord and still smelt him, it came looking for him, and we were on our way to Rarigord.
I see. Well, since the dragon is gone now, this town should be safe, and we shouldn't be in any trouble.
No, it's not that. They still think it's our fault for having led the dragon here.
Okay.
That if we had never taken harbor in the town, the dragon wouldn't have come here.
Giselle, do you think it's safe or smart for us to be here?
I mean, I don't. People can't possibly blame you all for this.
The lady with the dead baby kind of did.
I mean,
the dead what?
Baby.
There was
the people are suffering.
Burned.
I've been around long enough that when people are suffering, they just look for someone to lash out on. They probably don't mean any harm by it. If she really was holding her dead baby, I mean, come on.
That does not sound like Giselle, man.
I mean, come on.
I think we should try to help rebuild the city as we did Edek. I think it's the least we could do for this town.
I think we should too. I really like it here. I did.
Well, then we should begin pitching in.
Montage!
Well, before we go to the montage, have you haven't seen Damon, have you? He's at the temple. He seems like he might be kind of hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll go to the temple.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, and along the way, I'll be like, Giselle, have you heard anything of the monks here?
No, they all kind of left in a hurry.
They left here as well.
Yeah, we don't really. They don't check in with us when they leave. They kind of have their own agenda.
How long have they been gone?
Fuck, I
don't know. Fuck, Janobi, I don't know this shit.
Like 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 days, maybe.
4 or 5 days. Okay.
That lines up.
So they left here at the same exact time they left.
Shortly after, I think.
I wonder if they met up along the way.
That throws out my theory. I thought that they came here to fight the dragon without telling us.
No, they would go for something bigger than a dragon.
And they had left before this attack.
They're behind it.
No, Saros map.
Oh.
The world map.
All right. Okay, so we'll go to Demon now. I'm out of questions.
Okay.
When you walk in the door, how do I hear Demon?
The door.
Because
it's pretty crumbled.
Wait, I checked the door for traps first.
Trying to. He's cleaning up as much as he could. If I remember correctly, half the building was missing. Mm-hmm. So I mean, he's the rain is still pouring in, but he's picking up chairs and sweeping and like trying to rebuild. Hey, Janobi.
Me?
Nah, let her go. Yeah. She never goes first.
No.
I think we want to try to help rebuild this town. Our town suffered a great deal of damage as well, and I think through my history and experience that it's always best to start with the temples for
culture's sake. I play Civ too.
For the faithful.
Love that game.
For the faithful.
Yeah, I would agree.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would actually check in with the Baroness and see if she has any marching orders or anything like that. Like she's starting to gather some of the people.
The Baroness?
There's a Baroness here.
Oh yes, yeah. She runs the city.
What is her name?
Baroness Ipson.
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 Baroness. Is there any other? Excuse my inexperience here. We were here for a short while, but is there any other nobility in the city?
Not really. No. I mean, it's her family. Is pretty much takes care of the city.
We'll do that. Is there anything that we should expect from her?
No. I mean, she rolls her sleeves up with the rest of us, so yeah, she's probably already working.
How did the Tasty Traveler fare?
I don't know.
No.
I hope it's okay, because we went through a lot of shit to save that little girl.
The little girl's okay.
You know?
Yeah, remember I saved her.
Oh.
And the little Goliath girl's there too.
I forgot about that. Now, what do you want to...
Oh, so good.
You want to say something?
I was just going to ask Rockaboo about dragons. You mentioned that you must have left something?
Just from the book, it said that dragons only seem to really care about whatever they're protecting or hoarding. So I just feel like it's odd that the dragon would have left to follow us or track us down, if that really is the case. But it's a storybook, they could be wrong.
What if they're right? What if he's guarding something that could help us or help rebuild the town?
Jewels, you mean?
Well, if there happens to be jewels there, I won't complain.
The thing with that is, the mountain caved in on our exit. They sent 2 men there to check it out once we left, but they haven't returned, and
We have
they
a
couldn't.
Goliath.
We do have a Goliath.
Start digging.
That's true.
All right, let's put that in on the scroll.
Put a pin in that one.
On the to-do scroll.
On the to-do scroll. Did anyone else want to do anything before we headed out to the Baroness thing?
I would agree with you that it's important to rebuild the establishments that give praise to itinerant gods that may or may not really be there in times of tragedy. That's definitely where we should focus the rebuilding effort first.
Dope. Hey, so I wanna roll.
Yes.
I'll tell you what to roll.
No. So I use the ring and I use the wand. I need to roll to see how much I get back for each one.
Kind of.
So boom, 3 for the ring.
You can tell me.
Oh, does the magic missile replenish?
6. Thanks.
Yeah, every dawn.
That's your dice.
Oh, that's good. I thought it was like a one and done thing.
6 for the wand.
Didn't you use all the things though?
No, I did not use all.
He
7.
did actually. I remember him saying that he saved at least a charge.
Well, if he uses them all, there's a chance that wand
But they'll
breaks.
break and explode. Yeah. And I can't have that right now.
I remember specifically you asking him, "Do you use all the charges?" And he said, "No,
Nope.
saving one."
No. And one other thing, just so I have my HP right. I know we got here midday because I or maybe another person didn't rest along the way, but I think definitely he had a long.
No, I did the driving and let you guys all rest. Remember?
You guys all took a short rest, but you don't have to worry about that right now. It's fine.
I don't have to worry about my HP right now.
No.
All right, cool.
Just give it back.
Because we're about to do a montage. Remember?
Oh yeah, cool. We are about to do a montage.
Montage.
All right, get montage ready, y'all.
Rebuilding montage.
So you get towards the Tasty Traveler, which is leveled. I mean, you could tell when you see.
Oh, is it level
when you
7
saw,
This is my temple.
Rosie. It was Rosa and
Rosa
Farah.
and Farah.
Yeah, they look really rough. So I mean, and that's where they were living. They were sleeping. So their home is destroyed. But over where the Tasty Traveler is, you do see human woman kind of lifting a beam that looks much larger than she should be lifting, and
Russian helper.
kind of slamming it shut and kind of brushes the dirt off. Oh, thank you. Are you here to help?
Yes.
Yeah. Not sure if it looks like she needs the help.
Yeah, we all could use the help.
I ran over and helped her.
Yeah, but she was like super strong when we saw her lifting the thing by herself.
It was a very large beam that she was handling pretty well on her own, but you did help, so it was helpful.
A human woman.
You're very strong, human woman.
Thank you.
Why?
Do we know her?
Why?
My name is Hilda. What is your name?
Hilda. I'm Jadobi. It's very nice to meet you.
Oh, I've heard of you, Jadobi.
Have you?
You're Giselle's lad, right?
Giselle's lad.
I just go.
Word spreads like wildfire.
You may not know from my appearance, but I am the Baroness of Raragord. I take care of the people here.
Pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
It's a great pleasure to meet you. You are most different than any other Baroness that I've ever met.
I've heard that a lot.
What does she look like?
She has blonde hair.
She cute?
Blonde hair.
She's attractive. She's 30s.
Oh, you gonna have some tea?
We need to know. The viewers want to know what she looks like.
So they can... Yeah. All
You
right.
should invite her.
Blonde
next time
Giselle
you
is
see
standing
Giselle.
right next to him.
So you say she's fit?
She's very fit.
Fit.
She looks to be 30s.
She's a fit bud.
About 5.5 feet.
5.5
Long
feet.
blonde hair, kind of pulled back, ready to take care of some stuff.
All her fingers and toes.
Yep.
What color are
Nice.
eyes?
Doing an inventory.
Blue eyes?
Blue eyes, okay. All right.
Looks like
shoe
she comes
size?
from good stock.
Cool.
Okay. Glad we got that over with.
Yeah.
Suddenly you don't care.
All of her fingers.
Is she an autumn or?
Is she an autumn? Good lord.
We would love nothing more than to help you.
Okay. So talk and work. Let's go.
Okay.
So let's say you take the next.
I watch all the boys like flex working for this woman. Just like,
In the montage, I'm a gorilla. Ugh.
You and Giselle are just laughing.
Except that my attempts to preen for her are very failed because I don't understand how people actually flirt. So I'm just doing completely awkward and inappropriate things as I
With your
prepare
pants
the
on
town.
or off?
I lift
Both.
up a bench that both Denahi and Giselle are on, and I'm like just kind of cleaning under it as an ape.
Mm-hmm. And as I hammer and nail things, I'm making my booty pop.
oh, that's great.
Wow.
Because I read somewhere that that's a thing that people like, but maybe I got it wrong.
Do you guys see what I deal with?
Focus on
Do you
working.
see this? So we're gonna say that you guys take 3 days.
3 days.
If you guys want a montage for a second.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lifting up boulders. Ugh. Open. Oh yeah, you can just admit everything. That's
Drink
right.
some more wine.
This is much lamer
6
montage
poops.
than last
Just a
time.
little bit
Push
more
open
wine.
the
Much
door.
Men.
I have a broom and I'm
Drink
sweeping up
wine
the
with
stuff.
one
raising.
hand.
All right, stop. So it's now the morning of the 23rd. You can go ahead and give yourselves long rests.
The town looks fantastic.
It still looks like shit.
Looks better than before.
But the pub is rebuilt.
Things are starting to ship up, but like it's
Shape up.
shape up.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I hate you guys. I hate you. Now,
More energy drink solo.
I got you. I got you all.
What?
Morning of the 23rd. The sun rises. It is raining. It rained for the better part of the 3 days that you were putting everything together, which made things a little bit more challenging. So you're not quite as far along as you'd like to be. The town is starting to not really come alive. It's not really the right wording, but people are kind of getting back into some sort of rhythm.
Sure.
To just kind of get back to whatever normal.
They're like
is,
hashtag Raragord strong.
right?
Mm-hmm. And I point out to the others that it's important when doing carpentry to account for the shrinkage of the wood after the rain as you're building.
That is a thing.
As he's talking, me and Torch just kind of walk away in the middle of his speech.
And all the wood warps.
So
Everything is like
the five of you are still together.
everything's got a little
for the most
gap
part
in
during
everything.
this montage, and you
Yes.
guys wake
Yeah,
up.
I
So we'll say that you are, because that's where you were before. You're outside of the Tasty Traveler. There's an old. Everyone roll a perception check. Giving you too much shit for free.
You like free shit.
Where my dice at?
Oh, nice. That's a 20.
Yeah, so my
Get out.
that's an
Oh, sorry.
Just get out. Come here with no dice. Just get out.
Ooh. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, hey.
Mine comes out to like an 18.
18. Okay. What you got?
22.
All right.
15.
Cool.
20.
Cool.
Aw.
You all see this really old elvish woman, kind of sitting on a bench next to where the Tasty Traveler is, like outside. At a closer look, you can see her eyes are very foggy. She looks like she's blind. I mean, Jadobi and I spoke about this before, so most of you would know this. Elves in this world, in Ukodor, live in the 1,000 years old range, out in the main body of the land. If they live in Donadel, several hundred years after that. Because Donadel is like a magical island, which is a whole other can of worms, but she's really old. She's like 900 years old, maybe. She looks old, and she's an elf.
She's
so.
definitely coming to her like last century.
Yeah, right. She's old as shit. So, but she's kind of like looking off. You You look familiar. Kind of yells out. It's quiet, but she kind of projects it out a little bit.
To
and
all of us?
I'll say.
She just says it out loud.
I'll say, how so? I'm not, okay. I'll say, how so?
Are you walking up?
I'm walking up and I'm going to say, how so?
You look kind of like him. You really do.
And who is he?
He was my love.
And which of us looks most like him?
Of course you, silly.
You were gonna get with all the women in this town.
I know.
I mean, I try to get with somebody's grandma.
They call him Jadobi the tea service man.
You're gonna have to use that shape water spell because she got it.
You know, like you all have a very familiar aura.
What do you mean, old man?
She's a woman.
I'm a woman.
She's a lady.
Old woman.
I know you're not from around here. Our culture is much different than yours.
How is it that you can see this?
You're always asking the wrong questions, aren't you?
Even my DM says that. She always tells me I'm asking the wrong thing.
That's a pretty fancy trinket you have in your bag as well. I've seen that before.
I take out the necklace.
Yeah, that's the one.
That seems like some pretty keen vision.
How did you... Yes, this is a family heirloom of mine.
Oh.
Do you want to describe what it looks like?
You can. It's a large emerald gem, embodied with. Did we say silver? I felt like we said silver. It could be gold.
Set in silver?
It's set in like a silver bracket, but it's a pendant or necklace with a silver chain. You can describe the rest of it if you like. Like where you got it from.
Oh, okay. Yes, this is a family heirloom. I got it from my sister. She passed it down to me.
Oh.
Yes, it's said to have some sort of be protected by some sort of guardian or something like that. I don't completely remember the stories.
It doesn't quite work like that, but yeah, I've heard tales of that.
What have you heard?
Again, the wrong question.
What is the right question? Firstly, I am Jadobi. What is your name?
Oh, hello, Jadobi.
That was rude. I should have asked that first.
Oh, what is my name?
Mildred?
My name's rather long, but my friends traditionally call me Halosa.
Halosa?
Halosa?
Halosa, something like that.
Something like that. I don't really remember what I wrote down, but no. Halosa, I like that. Halosa, that's very pretty.
Can you roll a
history or something?
No,
Just roll.
an intelligence check?
Okay.
Instant fail.
What? Have some kind of faith. Alright, intelligence. That would be
What's in your main blocks there at the top?
Oh sweet. Oh sweet.
I think that was
17 total.
17. You've heard that name before. It sounds really familiar.
Tell me more.
That's it.
Tell me more.
Okay.
Tell me more.
Like that he has a car.
Halosa. That name actually sounds so familiar to me.
Oh, does it now?
Are you from Donaldale?
I think we're all from Donaldale, aren't we?
In a way.
God.
Elf.
You do have her eyes.
Whose eyes?
Your mother's.
You knew my mother?
Of course I do. I need you all to make a
Initiative?
a wisdom save.
Finish this off already.
A wisdom save, please.
Oh.
A wisdom save.
So wait.
Oh, damn.
Wait, all of us?
Oh.
Really? Wow, that was pretty good though.
19.
Wow.
Damn.
Sorry for the noise, guys.
I got a 9.
20.
20?
Hey, me too.
Hey.
What'd you get?
Wait, what am I rolling?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh shit! 25 total.
25 total?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
19.
19.
Do I feel anything? Like
this might hurt a little bit.
What's my
and you see the emerald gem that you're holding starts to glow, and then a giant burst of energy engulfs the 5 of you, because Giselle is still standing next to you. And you all feel your bodies. What did you get again? 20 something? 20. Where were you at?
19.
19.
9.
Okay. So the 2 of you see what's going on. Both of you are kind of, it's just kind of like Foggy and Daisy, and same thing with Giselle. Like it's very crazy. But you feel your bodies, like your soul almost like leave your body, and all of a sudden there's a giant flash, and everything is silent, and everything is dark. And as you open your eyes, the 2 of you, it doesn't really matter right this second, but you will take a little bit of, once the jolting stops, you both vomit. Giselle vomits as well with the motion of what just happened. And the 5 of you are now, you open your eyes, and you're in a very dark space. I need all of you to roll a perception check, please.
The fuck is that?
Go ahead and vomit.
Oh, cool. 23.
23?
7.
7?
14.
14.
Ooh, bad. 12.
12. Who had a 7?
I had 7.
You had a 7? So you're still kind of coming out of this daze.
I'm throwing up in the corner.
Barakabu, when your eyes open, you feel still like Barakabu, but you feel a little shorter. You feel your frame a little tighter. You look at your hands, and they still look like your hands. And you look over to where Torque was standing, and you see a frame of a body of a person, and the person, he's human. He's a little shorter. His frame is much different. Torque, as you open your eyes, same thing. You feel like you, but you are shorter, 6.5 feet. Your frame is smaller. You're still wielding you still have like a great axe on your back, but it's a big great axe. It's not your weapons. You're not wearing your clothes, neither one of you. You look over where Barakabu is, and you see a female with black hair. I knew he was going to do that. Standing in his frame. You look over where Denahi is, and where she was when you all just poofed. And there standing is... Fuck it. I fucked up. Hang on.
I feel it.
We're in the spirit world.
You see an elvish male, very tall, older looking, in her place. Jadobi, you rolled. What'd you roll again?
12.
12. You same thing. You look at your hands. You look at your body. You still look and feel like yourself. The body and frame is the same. You look at what I just described with everyone else. You all see, and where Jadobi was standing, same thing, but he seems more like just an elf than a half elf, and his skin color, his complexion is much lighter. And you look over at Giselle. She is fucking it up. She also looks like an elf. Same thing. So you feel like you're in someone else's body, and you see 2 other figures. What looks to be a hooded elf with a bow on his back and some long swords standing next to you, and another human with a lot of armor, shiny plate armor and a shield, and they're kind of all just looking around, trying to figure out just looking around. What would you like to do?
Where are we?
Torque, is that you?
Yes.
Denahi?
What do you mean, where are we?
Who's speaking?
that guy with the plate armor is speaking. We're looking for the beast. Keep vigilant. Keep your eyes open. He could be anywhere.
Do I recognize this guy?
Do I recognize any of these?
Roll a intelligence check. And who are you trying to specifically? Both of you.
The speaker.
The speaker. Roll.
And I'm gonna use this because my intelligence check is not great.
I kind of wanna do it on everything. It's like all of us, not just the speaker, but like us two. Or I can just do the speaker right now.
No, go ahead. You can do everyone. It's fine.
Okay. So that brought me to a 13.
Same here, 13.
13?
Intelligence. Or was this history?
Intelligence.
Oh, okay.
The figure that Giselle is embodied looks a lot like the woman you were just speaking to, but much, much younger.
Oh,
the other ones don't look familiar. The ranger has a familiar features of something that you specifically might understand.
That's what I'm wondering.
I need you all to roll a perception check, please.
Oh, natural 20.
11.
Oh, 11?
16.
16.
14.
14.
15, sorry, 15.
The rest of you don't really notice what's like. The cave that you're in is very, very dark. I know some of you, those of you who do have night vision, can kind of see what's going on. You're human at this point. You don't have night vision. However, the what looks to be a paladin looks to be he casts a spell. The one who was just speaking, and then a big beam of light just engulfs the room. You are in this giant cave space, but there's nothing in the space. Natural 20, you can actually do your insight check because you still feel as you are an Asmar.
Okay, so that would be a 17 on that.
17. You don't get a specific bead on anything, but you feel that the entire space is like you're in a black aura.
Interesting. The entire space is black aura.
That's scary.
Hey, friends.
Am I...
Do I...
You must be Barakaboo. Only Barakaboo says, hey, friends. Right?
Denahi?
Yes.
Wait, what do I look like?
A woman.
Nice.
What am I?
Hi.
Is this an evil laugh or like a cool laugh?
It's an evil laugh.
Okay.
You begin to see kind of take shape within the space, a very big cloud of black and red dust almost, just kind of wafting and wafting in this space.
Do I have any weapons? Have a bow or something?
You see as this, it just kind of just wafting within the space. You think you are all too late. And this voice speaks in common at first, and then it starts to speak Draconic, which you both traditionally don't understand, but for whatever reason right now, in your current form, you do understand it. Naratur, Norasata, Uranasiata, you will all die. You are too late. She will be reborn, and there's nothing that you can do.
Does this voice sound familiar to me?
Roll intelligence check.
12 plus...
No, this is the paladin that was talking the whole time?
There was the paladin talking, and now this is some voice that's in the space talking.
Oh, okay.
16.
16. No, you don't recognize the voice.
Okay.
The woman that we think is the young version of the old lady is where again?
She's standing next to Jadobi, but she's standing exactly where Giselle was standing. So Giselle is embodied in this woman's form at the current moment.
So Giselle wouldn't be able to answer questions that if you try to ask her something.
No.
Okay. Quick question.
Quick.
The old woman, when we flashed, is there anyone in like the old woman's spot where the old woman was?
He just explained that to Tori.
No, the old woman is not here.
No, okay, she's not here at all.
And where she
that's what I
was,
mean.
she didn't come with you.
Gotcha. I know. I'm saying he's asking a
the other
question
checks
we already
you've gotten,
covered.
the 5 of you have been transposed into somewhere else, which you could lead to believe is the past because it's still the old woman, but she's much younger than she is now.
Right.
This is some sort of memory.
Something. And you all are embodied in this form.
I'll yell out to the paladin. Who is speaking?
What do you mean, who is speaking? It's who we've been hunting. It's who killed everyone.
What year is it?
What year is it?
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
1 second. I just don't want to fuck the names up. Hang on. Oran, are you okay? Do you not understand? What is going on right now? The other voice is the ranger starts to speak. Are you bewitched right now?
That's a possibility. Yeah.
The year is 129 DC.
Oh crap! We way back in the day.
Snap out of it. Be ready.
What's my name?
What's my name?
Hang on, I can't read my own writing. Sorry.
No problem.
What we are looking for right now, the voice that is speaking is Granasso.
Granasso.
Again, be ready. He is going to show himself at any moment.
Do I have any weapons on me for my character?
So real
what
quick.
Am I looking for?
I touched myself to see if I had anything.
So what I'm about to do, the players have no clue what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to hand all 4 of you pre-made character sheets for who you are playing right now. We're going to go take it in a few minutes. We're going to take a 10-minute break so they can look over these things, and then we're going to be right back. This is for Barakabu.
Oh, snap.
I touched it there.
Jadobi, yours is rather fat.
Yeah, it is very fat.
You'll see why. Denahi, I didn't put the player's name on here because they're all secrets.
Oh, a sword?
And Torque. So to make things semi-simple for this specific thing, you're still a barbarian. Torque, you're still a monk. Jeremy. Barakabu, excuse me.
No, I'm still a sorcerer.
You're still a sorcerer. You're still a druid.
Whoa.
Some of the things are slightly different, but we're going to get to that in a second.
I'm level 12.
So real quick, I'm going to place everyone on this thing real quick.
So many spells.
Okay. I'm going to pull this off real quick to reveal that. This is where you guys are right now.
This is dark. This is dark.
Hang on. I'm trying to remember who's who. So this is the paladin that's speaking. This is the ranger. This is Giselle. And then you guys will still be your pieces.
Oh, flame strike. Sorry.
I'm so powerful, guys.
So as you all are kind of looking around, quickly the ranger yells at you. Quickly the paladin also yells at you as well, like to get ready. And this mist is kind of in this general area. Oh, you guys can't see this. How about you guys see this? Boom. So this mist is kind of in this general area, and it starts to take form. Rahnasur Narase. Oh, you will all die. And a shape.
Whoa.
Oh.
Round 2.
Oh.
Of a very large dragon, jet black, scaled scales, a red chest emerges from this shape, starts to take form, kind of just like a mist coming together. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
with your new character sheets, please.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
Even in my other character.
A natural one. Yeah, all right.
Nice.
Natural one.
You rolled a
Yeah,
1?
I rolled a 1.
Shitty.
What's your initiative on the sheet?
+3, so 4 total.
Wow.
22.
I'm just so in shock.
15 to 20.
22.
24.
Oh shit.
He's always first.
Monks, man.
Yeah.
Initiative.
10 to
You're
15.
still a monk?
Hey,
Yeah, we're all still the same class.
10 to 15. Nothing.
Oh boy.
What'd you get?
8.
8.
Oh.
Oh boy.
What'd you get?
4.
4. I will let you go.
Oh no, I was looking at this because one of my, I guess that's an item I have. Punch them faces. It's like,
well, but it's the knuckles, so you have a thing on your knuckles.
Just the name of it.
Right.
Like,
so with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a really quick break. When we come back, oh no, let's do the Ukodor thing. We're gonna start a giveaway real quick. Go ahead and this is for the Geek and Gaming dice box. Did it work?
We don't have enough viewers to do the next one.
No.
Do it.
Doesn't look like it started. Why didn't it start? Everything is not working.
I love when everything breaks. It's so exciting.
Oh, and stole Divine Soul too.
Why didn't it work? There we go. So yeah, go ahead and type !raffle to enter the Ukodor giveaway. This will get you the Geek and Gaming dice box. We're gonna go ahead and jump on our break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. The players will go catch a break, try to read their character sheets, and when we come back, they're gonna have to figure out what's going on with this situation. We'll be back shortly, guys.
Time to read a pamphlet.
Being a dungeon master is a thankless job. You have to work around people's weird schedules, teach people how to play, and be the only person in the room willing to say no. It's like motherhood, but with more swords. That's why you need your dirt cheap dungeon set. It's cheap, easy to set up, and it's light and portable, which makes it a breeze to bring to your next location when you need to make a quick exit. Follow me, Carl. Still not bathing, huh?
Hey, I'm in character. Half-orc can't bathe for every mission. Hey, wait, don't we need all the pieces? I mean, I could go get my wheelbarrow.
He doesn't realize that even a 300-piece set can fit into this handy messenger bag, which is great when you're the only person willing to pay.
Or not bathe.
For the games, that leaves you more money to...
buy new swords?
So when I have to build a quick game, I reach for my dirt cheap dungeon set. And check it out, since it's made with natural, renewable fibers, it's both tough and dirt cheap, which is great because I have enough problems to deal with.
Hey guys,
What happened to you?
remember? I rolled those nat ones with those pirates, fell on my dagger.
That's why a barbarian shouldn't use a dagger.
Shut up, Carl.
The sets are tough and can handle anything, even a barbarian with sensitivity issues. Dirt cheap dungeon sets are great for any party, no matter where you have them, from die-hard players to beginners.
That's your outfit?
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
Ooh, what kind of dwarf?
Sexy?
Okay, dwarf, better do some research. Dirt cheap dungeon sets can be played with any number of role-playing games, like D&D, Pathfinder, and Warhammer. Even the smallest 100-piece set can create up to 17 feet of wall pieces, and they're customizable, which means you can create a world that's as strange and difficult as your typical player.
That reminds me, I need to leave early. Me too.
He's my ride, so...
And its innovative design means it's quick and easy to set up, and even easier to break down.
What about this guy out here? I cast Stone Cunning.
That's not a spell, but I appreciate the initiative.
I cast Initiative.
Of course you do.
That's all the gods we have. You don't get any more.
And welcome back. Congratulations to Atlantis for winning the Geek and Gaming Dice Box. Make sure you touch base with our moderators to get instructions to go ahead and get that prize. Congrats. Don't forget, if we do get to 50 live viewers, we're going to give our first video game giveaway out. So make sure if you have some friends who are interested in D&D and want to watch this epic dragon fight, go ahead and jump back in and share with all the other people. Don't forget to follow. Follow gives you XP. Subscriptions give you XP. Donating bits, chatting in the chat, and being here longer gets you XP. Once you guys get to a certain XP, there's a individual reward perk giveaway for certain tier levels, and those will be shared later. Go ahead and let's get going. So let me get this cam back up. Here we go. We're going to go with top of the order is Barakabu. So just clarification, you are still Boo, even though you are kind of embodying something. Imagine like Assassin's Creed, where you're like living in your ancestors' thing. That's not saying that these are your ancestors, but so the other NPCs in this space are viewing you as whoever the person is that you're embodying. But the four of you and Giselle do see each other and interact with each other using your names. I know it's slightly confusing. So the other two NPCs are going to refer to you at whoever you really are, and I'll make sure to dignify that, like they're talking to you or they're talking to you. Kind of go through there. So top of the order, Barakabu, you're up on top.
Okay, friends. Even if we're not entirely sure what's going on, I think we're gonna have to do some ass whooping. And with that, I am gonna run in and punch that dragon.
Okay, where are you going?
Going up to...
Here's your pointer.
I didn't even...
It's to scale, correct?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go punch it in the chest.
Like in this area here?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Wow. 29.
29 hits.
Wow.
For 21 points on the first hit.
Second, 21. Okay.
And then I'm going to do my second attack for 24.
24 does not hit.
Ooh.
Okay. And swing one more time.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Hey.
Okay.
So that's 34.
Yeah, it hits, of course.
So that's for 20 damage.
20?
But you have to double that, right? Because of the...
Yeah, just telling him what it was first.
Okay.
But he critted, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, I will end my turn by popping my wings and going radiant.
Okay. Now, was it 20 with the crit? Or it's actually 40?
Yeah, it's 40.
Okay.
Oh, you're still a monk, though, or an Azamar?
Yep. He's just a female.
Mm-hmm. I'm just a boo with boobs.
You don't see the boobs or feel the boobs. Just
What?
for the record.
That's what you're right, huh?
Man!
I wanted to sit and grab my boobs.
Is that in your turn?
Yes.
You do anything else? If anyone is knowing, I'm putting Boo's wings on. Because we're ghetto like that.
I will utilize a key point.
Okay.
To put myself into my evasive status, and I will step back to my original position.
What was the key point for?
To put myself into the evasion status.
Which is?
So that it would be a dexterity check for you to hit me.
19?
Ha! I matched.
That goes to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think the match goes to whoever's attacking.
So he's going to take a bite at you. Wait, I'm trying to think now. I'm totally blanking. That's just That's to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I just roll my damage. 11 points of piercing damage. Look, he's got wings! Okay, end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it doesn't seem like it's letting me adjust HP, just to let you know.
It may not, so I'll do that. Would I say 11?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's just so you can view it. You'll have to keep track of your key and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Because I own the character, that's why it does that. Okay. Denahi.
It's weird what it does there.
No!
Oh, sorry.
Stop! You're touching my thing!
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
touch his thing.
No, I'm sorry.
You never touch his thing.
Ah!
I've got a cold, everybody.
Oh. Alrighty. Okay. So she raises a hand at the dragon and finds it within her. I guess that she has more powerful fire spell.
Mm-hmm.
So her regular firebolt changes into a fireball.
Okay.
So right at the center of the dragon, it starts to expand on him.
Okay.
And he just has to make a dex save.
He makes a dex save?
Yeah.
21.
What is my dex? Oh, it's up here.
I can't remember.
Oh, so it only takes half damage.
Okay. What's the damage?
8d6. Hold on, I gotta count this. So he takes 13 points of damage.
Okay. Nice.
Could be better.
Got it?
Yep. So it engulfs him in flames. I just kind of look at my hand like, shit.
Whoa! Okay. So you watch as this giant fireball bursts in his chest. He kind of just grimaces a little bit, but kind of just looks right at you. And then your turn? Okay.
Can't imagine fire hurts it too much.
Ooh, almost said the name. Woo! Shut up, Chris. Shut up, Chris. Ranger. Paladin. The Ranger is going to take a couple shots. He's going to move a little back this way. He's going to take a couple shots at the face. One misses, one's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
For 19 points of damage. And the Paladin is also going to just charge up and take a swing. First one misses. Second one hits for 10 points of damage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay. Torque.
I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I'm running to the opposite side as him.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack.
Like over on the side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will pop my rage.
Okay.
And then attack.
Okay. I think you have 2 attacks, right? I can't remember.
It doesn't say here.
I think you have 2. We'll go with 2 attacks. You're supposed to have 2 attacks.
Okay.
Shit.
23 to hit using inspiration.
What are you hitting? What are you aiming for?
How about the leg? It's right there in front of me.
Okay, so like black or red. So like you're aiming for the leg.
Yeah.
23 you said hits.
Okay. And I use that inspiration. That is 7, 11, 13, 21 points of damage.
All right.
Hefty.
And then I get a next attack, I guess.
Yep.
And that hits for 26.
That hits. Roll for damage.
11. And then you still get to add the plus or not? On the second attack, you get the +8 or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. 19 points of damage.
Ooh, good damage. All right. Got it.
And I'm enraged.
She's not
Oh,
gonna
I can't
do
set that.
anything. Jadobi.
All right. Does my body, the body that I'm in, do I have any memories from the body that I'm in? Does that make sense?
You can't see yourself. When you look at yourself,
right. Like,
you
I
look
don't
at yourself, you look at
right,
you.
okay.
When someone else looks at you, you look like somebody else.
What do I know about this black and red dragon?
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh, God. Ugh. Jeez. Intelligence. At 11.
Nothing rings a bell.
Great.
Gravy.
Great.
Fantastic. I am going to... No, it's too early for that because I don't know what it is yet. I am going to... my hands are going to glow a bright green as I touch my chest. And bark starts to spread out across my body. into bark armor.
As you touch your body, and your hands go to your body to touch, you feel like you can't see. You look like you, but when you touch your chest, you feel that gem hanging from your neck as you touch your body. And you're doing bark skin?
Yes.
Okay.
Good grandma. So that's that. And weapons. It looks like bark skin was an action. All right, I'm doing my. Oh no, I can't. It's too early. It's cool. I'm gonna take out my club.
Yep.
My club, and I'm going to empower it.
Okay.
And
shield.
I don't have a shield in this body.
You do. I didn't put it on there.
Cool.
It's
I'll take out my shield
it's a
too.
regular shield. It's not a buckler. It's an actual shield.
Oh, all right, cool.
Your AC reflects it. I just didn't put it in the thing, so I created
Gotcha.
4 characters from scratch.
And I'm going to stay. I'm gonna move a little bit back.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get a kind of on this wall back here.
Okay. So when you do back up, there's no out. So like this, you're in a cave space. There's no exits or entrances.
Gotcha.
This is just for Darren.
So
does that end your turn?
It does, yes. Nice. Get the whole turn around. Ooh, the dirty part.
You're a dirty part.
No. And that's my turn. I'm done.
Okay.
You little ants are done. Now it's my turn.
No.
He's gonna take swing at Torque with his. So I don't know what else to call him. He's gonna hit you with a spike on his wing.
Okay.
His arm on his wing. He's gonna take a spike shot at you.
That was thumb.
It's not a thumb.
Okay.
A 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. You take 24 points of necrotic damage.
Oh!
I gotta do the math. Hang on, sorry. I forgot. What did I say, 24?
I thought, wait, did you say 19 or 24?
24.
24.
Okay. With his second attack, he's gonna swing at the Paladin. Paladin, say Paladin, don't say his name. Paladin. 18 hits. And he takes 12 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
He is going to...
That's not
Who
okay.
came up and swung at him? Barakabu. You see deep inside of his throat, you see like a yellowish orange like charcoal energy start to form inside of his mouth. It gets bigger and bigger. And a giant fireball comes flying out at you.
Fire.
21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Well, no, I'm still in evasion status.
Yep.
So
sorry.
it actually matched again.
Okay.
So my evasion for that one was 21.
Okay. You take 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Hang on. manual stuff is going for the birds. It's going to turn just a little bit. That ends his turn. Barakabu.
Do I recognize the name Granasso?
Yeah. Roll an intelligence check.
Ooh, okay.
Don't want to give stuff away, you know.
Oh, okay. That's 24.
24. You remember reading about Granasso in your book. Thais spoke quite often about this dragon.
Ah, all right. Hey, Thais!
What?
Just checking. All right, I'm gonna go punch this dragon now, buddy.
So you all hear the ranger responds to Thais.
Oh, snap. Okay.
All right, fucking Barakabu, already cat out of the bag. Well played, sir.
Well,
it was pretty obvious.
It makes it easy for you, at least.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it on here.
I didn't realize it was printed on double-sided.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to find it on here.
Holy crap, okay.
There's so much more I can do.
But... Oh, well.
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to figure out what the radiant damage is now at level 12, but I can't find it on the sheet.
Oh, I can't remember that either. That's a feature racial trait.
I don't remember if it was flat or if it increased with level. I turned and caught Denahi
Radiant Soul.
rubbing her thighs and dropping my dice.
Racial traits.
I have a shit ton.
Well, I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
It's 12.
Oh, so it's leveled.
Yeah, that's right. It's one per level. So you have 12 extra radiant damage per clear hit.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so now that I have my wings out, I'm going to uppercut that dragon right in the jaw.
Okay, roll for attack.
Eesh. Okay, that was 18.
18 misses.
Yeah, he said I would have to have called it before to use the inspiration.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
for this time, because I said that so quickly, you can do an inspiration if you like.
Oh, okay.
That's your one.
Oh, cool. So that puts me at 22.
Ooh, you barely hit.
Yeah!
Worth it.
Worth it!
Do it again.
Hey, make sure you put your inspiration die away.
Yeah, they're over here.
If you've used them.
So yeah, I put the ones I've used right there.
So you've used all 3 of those already?
I used
Okay.
for an intelligence check,
Got
and then
it.
I wanted to make sure that I remembered the dragons, and then I did the hit.
Got it.
Because I didn't want to not remember this dragon's name.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was 18 to hit plus 12, or 18 damage plus 12. So 30 on the first hit.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go from that uppercut and roundhouse him right alongside the eyeball area of a dragon. Oh man, I should have used the die that time. Ha! That was a 2, so forget about it. Yeah.
That misses.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. And it'd come down with an axe handle smash on the top of its head. And miss.
What is it?
It was a 3.
Yeah,
so 17 total. Okay, I'm going to expend 1 key to unleash a flurry of blows.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff happening right now.
Okay,
Monks, man.
got him that time. All right, that was 33 to hit.
That hits.
And for, oh, nice. 22 plus 12, so that is 34.
34 points of damage. All right.
I'm going to take it this dragon's probably resistant to the effects that Flurry of Blows would activate, like knocking it prone or pushing it because it's so huge.
I mean, it's also kind of like laying on the ground anyway. So, but yes.
Yeah.
You would know that.
And, oh, good. 29 to hit.
29 to hit, okay.
And for 21 for 35 on the last hit.
35?
Yeah.
35 points?
Damage, yeah.
Yep. Okay. You also get a greater healing potion from Crooked.
Ooh,
Just gonna write that
nice!
down. Thank you, Crooked.
Thanks, Crooked!
And don't forget, if we do get to 50 live viewers, we do give away our first video game package down below. Go ahead and spread the word. And your turn?
Yeah, that'll do it!
Denahi.
Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration roll.
You're gonna use your inspiration die?
Yeah,
Do you need to?
I might need to.
You wanna roll? You wanna roll first?
You said you have to announce it first, right?
You have to announce it like after you roll, like if you feel like it's not gonna hit.
Gotcha.
Copy.
What is Ring of Protection?
Oh, I have one of those.
That gives you an AC bump.
Oh, okay.
And +1 to your saving throws.
Yeah, I tried to give items that would simplify the hassle of creating new characters just to get your guys' AC to where it was supposed to be. So you don't get bent over.
I know what you're about to say too.
Yep, pause. Alright.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I know. I was just thinking, sorry. Yeah, almost like instinct.
Okay.
I like lead down and I cast a guiding bolt right into his mouth.
Huh. Roll for attack.
Ooh, 28.
That hits.
Nice. She's like Luke shooting the little thing on the Death Star, like.
Who's that guy again? Oh, I mean, who? What are we calling him again?
Who?
The guy over here that hasn't done anything.
That's Giselle.
Okay.
16 points of damage.
16 points?
Yes.
Okay.
And with my bonus attack, or my bonus action, I'm gonna try this thing.
Do
it's
it.
a spiritual weapon.
Ooh.
So, I don't know, I'll make it a mace.
Mace?
Yeah.
So you use your bonus action to ignite your spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Where would you like to put it?
Yep, and I can try to hit it too.
Yes.
Back of his head.
Okay, so we'll call it's there. So as a bonus action, every turn you can do an action with you can attack with the spiritual weapon.
22.
Where are you trying to hit it?
The back of the head.
That hits. Just hits. Roll for damage.
Yeah, sick.
7 points of damage.
7.
And everyone gets an advantage on their attack rolls until it's my turn again.
Okay.
Because of guiding bolt.
Nice.
Right, Thice's turn because Jeremy. 20 misses.
I made the roll.
And 22 just hits for 12 points of damage.
Oh, I bought some NyQuil and put it in.
Paladin takes swing,
I
hits
think that
both
now would be a
times.
good idea.
You know, I just realized that.
10 more points of damage. Stays there. Torque.
Okay. I'm attacking. That's really what I can do. 22 to hit, or 23 to hit.
Now, what are you trying to hit?
The arm or whatever.
Yep,
I'm over.
that hits.
Yeah. I mean, it's all I can. I'm right there, right? Okay, so 2, 3, 5, plus 8, so 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Attacking again for 28 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Roll for damage.
Woo! 10. 16. Woo! 26. Hold on. 32 points of damage.
That's good.
And then, because I can do.
Hey, Boo. You have a new sponsor. You can grab 2 more of those inspiration die.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Big
well.
Smiley just subscribed and he picked you as your tribute.
Woo.
Big Oh! Hey, thanks, Big Smiley.
I can do a frenzy so I can get a third attack.
I sign his paychecks, so.
Oh.
That is not so.
Well, I used to. I guess I don't as of this week. Never mind.
Oh.
Which is to say, I fired him. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Bummer.
Okay. And your turn?
Yep.
How's everyone looking?
I am very busty.
I'm doing. I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm not okay. Actually, I'm not looking too good.
What?
Giselle is asking.
Oh!
Let me back up.
I'm fine, Giselle. Or I'll wait.
I'm just sitting staring at my powerful hands like.
Okay, so she's gonna try to do a guiding bolt. Missiles. Okay. Jadobi.
Okay. So before I do the thing, do I recognize when I look at Giselle? Does she look like someone that I know? I know we.
I said that in the beginning.
No. She looks like the old woman who's younger.
Yes.
But does any more of that ring a bell to me before I just say anything?
No, because I know where you're going.
Okay.
You have not been acquainted.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay.
But it's more the memory of what you were talking about before.
All right. Let's see. So range. Oh yeah, he's well within range for me.
Ha!
He's bigger than a huge. Is he like gigantic class? I'm not sure what's after huge.
I don't really go by the classes. He's
enough.
big as fuck. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
He's the biggest thing that you would probably think.
So, from my point
Class
of view,
BAF.
from my perspective anyway, my white tattoos start to glow a bright, vibrant green.
Okay.
As I start to speak out in Druidic, and the ground starts to break from under me as I do very strong motions, and I will send a fissure over to under the dragon. Just
a what?
Like a fissure, the ground is breaking from me to the dragon.
So you're trying to uppercut it with rock?
Perhaps. It has to make a dexterity save against me.
Nice.
22.
Well, yeah, I'll do it.
You just got... 1 second. Agent Fox gave you greater healing.
Thank you. Sometimes I wouldn't need that. Thank you, Agent
So
Fox.
you watch as the rocks go... and it hits him, and as the rocks emerge out of the ground, you watch as his paw goes... and just smashes the rocks back down and just looks right at you.
He's still going to get hurt, though. He's going to take half of this. Bastard. Let's see. D12, and D12. Oh! Well, 22.
Oh, you know.
26 points of bludgeoning damage from the flying earth and...
Half that?
Oh, yeah, half that.
13?
Damn it. Yeah. Damn.
Okay.
He's looking at me now, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
said? Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. So that was my action. Bonus action, nothing. I'll hang. I'll hang. There's nowhere for me to hide. I'll hang. I'm done.
Okay. You watch as his eyes start to kind of roll back because they're what the fuck color are they? His eyes are green.
Oh God, he's prone.
His eyes are green. You watch as his green eyes, and he's just glaring right at you, Jadobi. His eyes go black, and you see in the back of his throat this black, purplish energy start to create. And when he launches out at you, 26 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 37 points of acid damage as this giant spray of acid shoots from the dragon's mouth, flies across the room, and you watch as it hits through the ground, kind of following the trail that you just launched at it with the rock, hits you in the chest, and you feel your flesh start to burn. What did I just say?
37.
37.
I said.
Doesn't feel good. Acid sucks.
Manual.
Acid sucks.
All right. With his next attack, he, still looking at you, will...
Wow, he mad because of a couple of pebbles? He mad
Why
at
you
that?
mad, bro?
22 to hit?
Yeah.
You mad, bro?
You watch as, in that same breath, as the acidic energy comes out of his mouth and it kind of just trickles out, he kind of roughs over, and you watch as it starts to charcoal red, and a giant fireball flies out, and you take 22 points of fire damage.
This dragon got a lot of things going on inside
22
him.
points of fire damage. Huh?
The mother dragon.
No, I'm okay.
What is next attack?
I have to do a thing. I have to do a thing.
Oh, yeah, do a thing real
I have
quick.
to see if my bark armor stays on.
You get advantage.
I get advantage?
You can roll an advantage die on that one.
17 to hit, Torque?
Yeah, that matches.
Because my spell.
Oh, cool. Sorry, thanks for
I
reminding
should
me.
have said that earlier.
You take 18 points of piercing damage, but that's
half, right?
Half to
half of
9.
18.
30. My bark armor falls off. It just burns off with the acid. It's gone.
So you're at 104?
Yep.
Okay. Next attack, he's going to take it. Oh, fuck me. Okay. You watch as his other wing pierces down, hits the paladin in the chest. You watch as he gasps for air. He just takes 40 points of necrotic damage.
Damn, Gina?
And you hear Theiss in the background. Your Highness!
Highness.
And he's going to do.
Your Highness is a paladin.
He's going to try to bite Boo. 20 to hit.
Matches.
Okay. You take 9 points of piercing damage. $77, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That ends his turn. You watch as his energy, and he just kind of slams down, and you see the ground shake, and he just kind of puffs his chest a little bit and just stands there, kind of laughing and grinning. Back to the top of the order of Barakabu.
That was a very cool thing that you did, not Denahi, by the way.
Thanks, Boo.
Okay. Not Boo.
Call you Boo anyway.
Yep.
People are like, are they a thing?
Only king.
What?
They're like, people are like, are they a thing? Why is she calling him? Why is he calling her Boo?
Hey, Boo.
Oh.
Alright.
I am going to punch this dragon right in the eyeball.
Okay.
Well, that inspiration dice is not going to help that.
Advantage?
Oh, hey, cool. Yeah.
Thank you for telling us that.
I rolled a 1. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, now we're fine. So that is a 32.
32 hits. Roll for damage.
Yeah, it does. And that is for 15 plus 12 is 27 on the first hit.
Okay.
I guess I should have used that advantage when I missed.
Does it matter that I hit him in the eyeball?
Doesn't look like it.
Man, damn those dragons. Gonna hit him one more time in the other eyeball.
13.
For 27.
27 hits. Roll for damage.
For 22 plus 12. It's 34.
34 points. All right.
34 eyeball points of damage. And I'm going to hit him one more time.
Okay.
For 27 again.
That hits.
And that is for 27 damage. And then I'm going to pop this potion, which I pre-rolled. Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of doing flurry this time.
Got it.
Damn. It's all 1 so far. What the? Okay, so I take 8 points of health back.
Okay. 8 points. Oh, let me write that down. You get 8 more points.
Yeah.
Good. 8. Save. Okay. End your turn.
Yeah.
Denahi.
I know.
Alright, Alright. So, I conjure up something a little bit more familiar, even though we're in a cave. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So, static starts to course through my body, and then out of my hands comes a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Just straight ahead, right at its tail and, like, back section.
Okay.
Has to make a dex save.
16.
And it fails.
Okay.
So...
Oh, I love that. It fails.
Okay, hang on.
Get it, burn it, or do what you're doing.
I need one more.
One more?
Burn it, burn it, burn it.
Take all the dice.
Damn, girl! Damn!
What's this, though?
That's only 2. Look at everything else, though! Are you serious?
That's true. That's true. I'm a pessimist.
That's a lot of 6s and a lot of 5s.
30 points of damage.
Right. Yeah.
And the bonus action, can I still hit it with the the thing? Okay. We have to actually hit it. That's not inspiration. It's not might.
Do you add your modifier to it? There's a modifier for spiritual weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna use inspiration anyway. That's 17. 18. Does 18 hit?
Does not.
Alright. Swing and a miss.
It's all
okay. You watch as like the electrical energy just stacks on. It hits him in the back, like the back ass of the dragon. You watch as the electrical energy scourges through, and he kind of like flicks his wings, and he just looks at you.
I'm going down, y'all.
I'm not looking at her now.
Give him the finger.
So
I gave the dragon the finger last time.
Move this way. It's gonna take.
Can Turk take has advantage now since he didn't do it last round?
No.
Alright.
The advantage to hit something.
Yeah.
For my spell.
Oh no! I mean you guys gotta stay on top of that.
Okay.
Both of them miss. That sucks. Torque.
Swinging on black. 24 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Always bet on black.
I realized I did that. Black and red. Odds or evens.
Yeah.
Head or gut.
29 points of damage.
Yeah!
26 to hit.
26 hits. Roll for damage.
9. 17 plus. So that makes it, come on, idiot. 25 points of damage.
Okay.
And then frenzied, so I'm going to go again.
Okay.
And that would be for 25 to hit.
25 hits.
9. Oh, 18. 30.
30 points of damage. Wow.
Shit.
Oh, sorry, no. Take that back. 38
38
points of damage.
Points of damage. Good damage.
Bananas.
All right, that ends your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right, she's gonna take. Fuck, man. She totally misses. She's gonna go kind of stand behind this rock. Let's see. Perception check. 15. Torque, what are you at?
104.
Okay, she's gonna try to heal. She heals you for 4 points. It's not much, but it's kind of a bust.
I don't want to wait.
Jadobi.
All right. Here we go.
Hey, director, I'm gonna take out my shirt now.
All right. I hope this is like the right one to do. But I am going to shapeshift.
Do it.
So a bright hazy green ring circles around my body, and I begin to shift. And I had something else in mind, some kind of beast, but something is telling me to go even further than I've ever been. and I accept, and I just fall to the ground as just like a puddle of water, and then there's like a huge tornado of water, and you can see like little parts of my face like kind of turning around in the water. I am now a water elemental.
Ooh.
And oh, cool. Dope. And I am going to
splash right down his throat, but that's fine.
Exactly. I'm gonna suffocate him now.
Drown.
I'm going to
please
float, fly, whatever water elementals do, all the way up to his.
Over.
I'm gonna go. How far can I go? 30. Swim. I mean, I'm water. Am I technically swimming?
You're walking.
Okay.
There's no water in this room.
Okay. I'm going to just go right up to his face.
Okay.
And I am going, since that was my bonus action, I am going to do my multi-slam attack. So here we go. I'm going to use my water dice for this one. I don't even think wait, do I have advantage?
It was just one round.
Oh, that was one round? I'm going to add to hit.
What'd you roll?
I'm going to use my inspiration die on top of that roll.
Okay.
So
What are you punching or hitting?
I'm hitting his chest.
Okay.
Because that's kind of all that I can get. So that's going to be 10 plus what? Plus 7. So, that's still not going to hit. That's like what? It's like 16?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, I'm going to go for the other one.
Okay.
There you go.
Better. And I'm going to use my last inspiration die.
Okay.
On top of it. Oh, okay, that works. Cool. So 21. So like 28 hit. Boom.
28 hits. Roll for damage.
All right. So for a slam, 2d8. 2d8 water. Boom.
You're just gonna like slam hitting him.
Yeah, just.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Element space. And that's all I do. I'm done.
Okay.
That's what I got.
You hit him in the chest. He looks down at you. You watch as
Are you kidding me?
you start to see sparks coming out of his eyes and off the tips of his horn, and you watch as electrical energy shoots out of his mouth onto you.
Wow.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 41 points of electrical damage.
41 points, huh?
In whatever your form is, obviously.
41 points.
41 points. I don't have track of that, so that's all you.
Oh, no, I have it.
Okay.
Cool, we're good.
He's going to continue that. You still see the electrical energy sparking on his body, and he looks towards Denahi. He's going to take a shot at you.
Finger still up.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 36 points of electrical damage.
Man, he just wants to just what?
What did I say, 36?
Kill us? Yeah, I think you did.
He's a dragon.
Minus 36.
Yep. So you're at 50?
Mm-hmm.
The bigger question is, if we die in this thing, do we die?
Do you die in the Matrix? He's
in
gonna
the
take
middle.
a spike. Oh, fuck my life.
Oh no, crit.
It is a crit. I'm gonna show it, just gonna prove. It's a 16 and a 20. So he crits on the paladin. The spike goes down, it hits him in the chest.
Majesty.
Oh no.
You watch as the spike pierces his chest, life goes away from his body. He's lifted off the ground and slammed back down, and he's now prone. You watch as his body like slams into the ground hard. You hear Thais yell out, "No!" And that ends his turn right now. Make a wisdom save.
We did anything. I know I haven't done any damage at all, basically. I've done maybe 20.
Yeah, you're kind of weak sauce. It's cool.
Saving throws, yeah.
I love you.
What's my big thing?
Denahi, you get a regular healing potion from Ryan.
Ooh, thank you. Thanks, Ryan.
Well,
I get the heals. Normal one?
it's just 10 total. 10.
10? Okay, you will take 11 points of necrotic damage.
That's half because of resistance.
Resistance to necrotic?
Yeah.
So you'll take 6.
I told you. You will not win. You will not beat us.
And you are now grounded, by the way.
Grounded?
Grounded like my wings are gone?
No, you're just you're knocked to the ground.
Okay.
And you feel the presence, and you hear this voice in your head, and there's the presence is behind you. You turn, and you see a Travel standing there with his staff, and the skull is kind of charling with necrotic energy, and that ends his turn. Now it is to the top of the order. Boom.
When I got knocked, am I still in the dragon's combat radius?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take a key point to disengage.
Okay.
And charge the Treville.
Okay.
And that is a 33 to hit.
33 hits.
For 33 damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start pummeling this Treville.
Okay.
Oh, cool. So that's 32.
That hits, obviously.
For
If you can throw a wrench, you can.
For 30.
30. Okay.
And I'm gonna take one more overhead smash at him for 25.
That hits.
And that's for 32 again. And that's that, because I used the key for the disengage, so I can't flurry.
All right. Nahi.
Okay. Where is it? It's too far apart.
I wanted to flank, but I couldn't.
Okay. Alright, so I look over at Torque, who's right in front of me facing the beast head on, and I cast heal, and I heal him for 70 points.
70?
Holy shit. Yeah, that
I
mean, I won't get 70, but I'll get another 30 out of it.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
I wasn't down. I have 137 hit points.
You axed them, right?
Well, I healed it anyway.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, I was at 108.
You feel extra super right.
I was at 108, so I'm back full.
Healed Torque, because fuck the king, or whoever that person is.
I don't know who he is. Denai doesn't care.
Denai doesn't care about him. All he cares about are bros.
And your turn?
Can you hit it with your spiritual weapon as a bonus?
Do I still have that? I do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Smash that thing's face in.
Or do you have to?
Meta.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about
I mean, in fairness, we're just playing these characters.
22.
Where are you trying to hit?
His face.
You just hit?
Sweet.
His face.
In the face.
For 5 points.
Woo! 5 points. Hot damn.
All right, we'll take it.
All right, end your turn.
For a giant ass dragon, I'll take anything.
It's like bonk.
Thice is going to run up its backside and try to jump up on its back and shoot it kind of in the back of the head. He makes it on top. And
Dice has been watching too many movies.
17.
Yeah, was he Legolas?
I like how you said that. Legolas.
Why are all elves Legolas? Really? Hits him for 22 points of damage.
I need to start. I'm about to hurt this thing. I don't like how everything else is getting like 30 points of damage, and I'm not getting.
So he's now on his back.
He's on this. Oh, okay, sweet.
He's on the dragon's back.
He makes his. Oh shit. Okay. Torque.
Oh man. What say you, Torque?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Sorry. I apologize. Okay.
Something up really quick.
That would make it 20.
What are you trying to hit?
Lightning. It does everything.
I think I have to use it. Fuck. 21 to hit black, I guess.
You miss.
Damn.
Okay. Well, that sucks. I'm swinging again. And that will be for 24.
That hits. Roll for damage.
25 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will swing again because I'm freaking raging and angry. I rolled an 18, so that should hit.
Yep, probably would hit.
4, 7, 10, 28 more points of damage.
Okay. All right, end your turn.
It does.
She's gonna take a charge here.
Where are my... I lost my character. Damn it.
You see her kneel down and like she's kneeling now towards the fallen paladin,
the king,
and just screams out. And it's her turn, Jojobi.
What does she scream out?
She just screams.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
took my inspiration.
I can't. If I was not this thing, I could heal him. But okay. First thing I'm gonna do. Use my multi-attack. No.
Being sick.
No. I'm gonna go to. Where's the dragon looking? Who is the dragon looking at?
I mean, he's kind of pivoting, but he's looking at you because you're in front of him.
Damn it. So if I went to his side and try to flank him for a place that he can't see, it wouldn't be flanking, would it?
No, because he's engaged with you right now.
Why are you mad at me? That's cool. That's fine. That's cool. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go. Should I hit the? I'm gonna hit the black or should I hit the red? I'm gonna hit the black.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit his legs.
Roll for attack.
Oh, jeez. Nothing could save
Yeah,
that one.
jeez.
All right, that one completely whiffs.
What is it?
It's a 3.
Don't tell me it whiffs. Just tell me what it is. Good. Got it.
Ooh, better. Okay. 23 to hit his black leg.
That hits. Roll for damage.
All right, cool. So 2d4. I don't know why I put it back. I mean, not 2d4. 2d8. Ooh, not bad. 8. 13 bludgeoning damage from me. And now, as a move, I am going to enter his space. I'm going to, like, get under his legs or whatever. I'm going to become I can't even say it. Whirlpool under him.
Okay.
So, he is now in my space. He has to make he's going to make it. But he has to make a DC save, strength of 15.
26.
It's going to take half of 2d8 plus 4. Not bad. 11. 15. 15 from that.
Okay.
And also...
And half of that?
Wait, half of that.
Half that. And then also he's going to take another from my earlier fist.
Okay.
He's gonna take another 4 points of bludgeoning from my fist. So yeah, I am now in a space as a whirlpool, and there it is. That's it.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't do that right
I
now.
have to assume this is 1,000 points of damage, hit points.
It probably has even more than that. Who knows? Quick question. I know I'm a water elemental right now, but do I still feel the warmth or whatever of my necklace?
I mean, it's still present in you, yes.
Okay. Is it like trying to tell me anything by any chance? No. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I remember what's wrong. Okay. Okay. He's gonna look down at you again. You see the same charcoaly sparks come off of his body.
He can't hit me. I'm in case I'm in a space. I'm not in front of him. I'm in a space. He can't hit me.
In his space, how? Like
Technically under him.
Yeah. As a water elemental, you can envelop some. It's called whelm. If someone is in, if you get into someone's space.
Does it have a size restriction on that?
It doesn't have a size restriction. The only restriction is that if a creature is large or under, then I grapple with them.
Got it.
On top of hurting them every round, but he's too big for that, so I can only just be in a space and not hurt him.
So you're just a puddle underneath his chest.
I'm a whirlpool underneath his chest, like just doing a constant attack.
So that lightning energy is going to go towards denying.
I'm sorry.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 42 points of lightning damage.
Holy Lord. All right.
Wow, just type it in, Chris. Jesus. Okay. Whew. Still looking at you. He's gonna hit you again with the lightning.
Again? What?
Who, me or him?
You.
I'm out.
Boop. I mean, it doesn't matter, but well, I guess it kind of does.
Great. Good job. Good job, DM.
Was it a crit?
It was a crit.
I don't need to read this anymore.
Trying to read up on your abilities.
Yeah, so he just did 66 points of damage, so you don't die. So that's good.
Yeah, so that's 2. Was that 2 then?
No. You just go unconscious.
You're unconscious. If I would have hit 86, you would have been dead.
What's
if I cause what your main hit points are past 0, you're dead. There's no coming back.
Yeah,
but you're fine. You're unconscious. You're unconscious. So you
Yeah.
watch as Denahi's body gets hit with the electrical energy, and you watch as the sparks go. Her eyes roll back in her head, and she falls over. She's now unconscious.
That's 2 down.
It's gonna take his other attack, his spike attack at Torque.
That means does her
Misses?
spiritual weapon
Yes,
fade?
it does.
It poops.
Okay. And it's his turn. The Travel's gonna take a stab at you. 19 misses and 20 just hits, right?
Yeah.
You take 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just type it, Chris. Just type it.
Where is? Oh, I saw it on its back.
Okay. Top of the order, Boo.
Okay. And I am pretty upset with this Treville, and I can see around me that my friends are getting hurt, but I'm not absolutely certain what that means in this scenario. But I know I need to beat the ever-loving shit out of this guy.
Yeah,
so
you do.
I just swing for him. Just a straight vertical axe kick right to his face.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Let's see, that's 23. to hit?
His face? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the treble has parts AC now?
Yes. What was it again? Sorry, 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's 32 damage to his face.
Got it. Sorry.
And then I'm going to swing from the right with just a strong haymaker.
Okay.
And that time it's 17.
17 does not hit.
Ah! And I'm going to come back from the other side, swinging again. What the hell?
Is that good or bad?
No.
Oh.
18 total.
18 total damage?
To hit.
To hit. Fuck. No, that doesn't hit.
Whoops.
I
So
feel like I
missed on
fucked
those
up.
2
No.
hits.
Got it.
And gonna use my bonus to activate. I lost the name of it here, but to get the 36 HP back.
Okay. Your light thing? Yeah.
No, the light one would be 12. It was the stillness of something, or
So you get
wholeness of body.
You get how many?
36 back.
Okay, that's a once a day thing, right?
Yeah.
What's a long rest, yes.
Okay. End your turn?
Yeah.
Please make your first death save.
Got this.
Yeah. 17.
17, alright. Oh, let me mark that. Success.
Success!
Dice is gonna take a shot. Misses. Gonna make a dex save. Fuck. Thice gets thrown off of the dragon. He lands prone. Fuck you. He lands prone back here.
Well, man.
Torque.
Swinging.
Okay.
At black. And that's not going to do it. 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Okay.
You get 2 inspiration dice from somebody.
One of them hits at least.
I don't know who got it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I will take these. I will need these.
22.
I appreciate it.
Did now you get a regular healing potion from Agent Fox, which you can't use yet, but you get one.
41 points of damage.
Okay.
And that was all I could do.
Can I cast spells in this form?
I swung twice and
No.
missed, and the third one finally hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you. Okay. Okay. What's she gonna do? She's gonna try it. You watch as Giselle is doing something. You see this giant surge of radiant energy go off of the paladin who's laying on the ground to no avail. And she screams out, and the dragon laughs. Ha ha! That doesn't work down here. Your friend is gone.
Oh boy.
And it's her turn. It's now Jadobi's turn.
Okay.
That's from Agent Fox, by the way.
Thank you, Agent Fox. Most appreciated. Okay. So, right now, I am... Has the dragon... No. Alright. Sorry.
Can I ask you? No, I'm not going to ask that question.
I am going to move out of its... I wouldn't even know where it's looking, would I? I'm going to move out of its space, like right here, so I can start to slam it again.
Okay.
Can you see that? I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
Am I flanking? There's Torch right there, and then...
Yeah, I would say yes because you were underneath of him and his attention was towards Zanahi, so yes, I would give you flanking on that.
Alright, here we go. 2 slams. Both of them are not bad. Okay, plus, I think I'm just adding what, like plus 4? Slam tag. Plus 7. So, 24 to hit on the black.
Yep.
Cool. And I'm gonna, before I even roll the damage, I'm gonna do it again for my second hit.
Okay.
Ooh, inspiration. Before I even say it. Ooh, that's max. Okay, let's see. 25 to hit the block again.
Yep.
So they both hit.
Roll for damage.
So here we go. D8. 4d8. Oh, that was kind of shit, but it's cool. Okay, whatever.
Torque, you get a greater healing potion from Crooked.
Oh, thank you, Crooked.
Greater healing.
26 points of bludgeoning damage for me.
26?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna go. And since I'm here, I can see the Paladin Prince King guy, right? What does he look like? Like,
Can you actually see shit when you're in water form like that?
Yeah.
Can you make those kind of checks? Elementals are a new thing for us.
Yeah, they can see.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Yeah, I have dark vision and everything. Cool. Perception check. Here we go. What am I? Oh, I can use my own. Ugh. Golly. Perception check. +9. Inspiration. Damn it. 13.
With 13, I'll give it to you. He's dead.
Do I see any kind of black veins or anything?
No, he's just dead.
He's just dead. Does anything about his... Okay. Do I know anything about this paladin, this king? Do I know anything about him as I'm looking at him, like investigating? No? Cool. I tried. I'm gonna take my ass right back to Under the Dragon to enter its space again and become that whirlpool.
Okay.
And I'm done. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
What's up?
Just think if I want to do something or not. Yeah, I'll do it.
What are you rolling?
Dork. I'm sorry.
Torque?
Torque, Zenobi, and Giselle, please make a Constitution save.
But wait, is he doing this before I do my thing?
Before what thing?
Before I get back into a
Doesn't
space?
matter. Just yeah.
Okay.
Well,
12.
No. That was 27.
Shit.
27.
What save is this again?
Constitution.
Constitution.
I rolled a 19 and I have a +8.
Get ready.
So 18.
18. Okay. So you're gonna take half. You're gonna take full.
One.
With a 27, I still get half? Good golly. Okay.
I'm trying to do the math for. Hold on a second.
I mean, this is some kind of end dragon.
Yeah, I feel
I
feel like this is
Mother of Dragons.
You take 64 points of electrical damage. You take half of that, 32. You watch as his entire body chars up, and he slams his fist on the ground in this electrical burst of energy. You get thrown back 15 feet. Giselle's knocked prone. You're underneath of him, so you just got the full brunt of this electrical charge energy. You watch as it goes around. The rest of you are too far away.
I'm thrown back 15.
Oh, fuck. Tice takes it too.
Okay.
Okay.
Before his turn is over, he's gonna take 2d. Oh fuck! I don't know where it's gone. He's gonna take 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage from me being under it being a whirlpool.
Okay. Are you still in your form?
Yeah, I'm still in my form.
After taking that much damage, you're still in your form?
Yeah, I've only gotten hit for 105 and I have 114.
Okay.
You have to make. He's gonna make it. Whatever. DC 15 saving throw.
Okay.
Strength.
Yeah, you rolled a 20 and a 19. Yeah.
Good job. 8.
Your AC equals 10 plus your dex modifier.
Good job.
Half of 17.
Okay. And any shield bonus.
And okay, that's it. Well,
I don't know this character too much, so it's like
I know we're all.
I feel like I wouldn't have taken any damage.
he's going to actually fly up in his space. He's gonna fly up maybe like 15 feet.
In whose space?
Slam in his space.
Oh.
So he's just going up a little bit and he's slamming his body down to hit the pool of water underneath his body. 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Yeah, that's my arm clap. Well, yeah.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
22. Hold on, I gotta do something.
Yeah, you do your thing.
Okay, so.
What did I say? 15 feet?
You said 15.
I'm sorry.
Wonderful. Great.
I say that he turns when he slams down. He's kind of facing Giselle at this point.
2-1. All right, so let me. The water falls from me, and I'm just like left there, and in my original form. And let's see how much I reduced. 3, 1. All right, so my form takes 13 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make another Constitution save.
Me?
Yeah. You have a dragon that's his belly touches the ground, so you're kind of being suffocated at the moment.
Well, would I be popped out?
I mean, you're underneath it.
Yes. I mean, I was in its space, but I would have to move out of its space.
You would just pop up, so you're in between. You know what I mean? Like when you were in your cat form and you pop back up, kind of thing.
What is this Constitution you said?
I don't even remember. Yes.
Constitution save. 13.
13?
Yeah.
You got a 12. You're fine. We'll say that you do manage to weasel
roll
your way out.
Roll from under the dragon.
As he's turning his body when he's facing Giselle, and she's prone, he's going to take a shot. 18.
He has disadvantage because shooting a ranged anything at a prone person.
Does he know that?
I mean, a fireball doesn't.
Oh, it's a fireball. It's
he's about to blow fire at her, so I would say.
Oh,
anyway,
so it's a dex save thing. Oh, okay.
Well, no, it's not a dex save. It's an attack, but he has advantage on every attack, so then it's just a straight shot. So then it's just a 19.
Gotcha.
So she takes 14 points of damage, and you watch as her life and her body goes lifeless.
Really?
She's on the ground.
I feel like she hardly even got hit the entire
Giselle?
thing. Yeah.
She just took 64 points of electrical damage. That ends her turn. Trevelle's gonna take a swing at you.
We're reliving their fate.
Misses
of
both
death.
shots.
Maybe
boom.
not. Maybe we'll be okay.
No way.
Oh, okay. So let me.
All my friends are dropping,
Like turds.
but I feel like I should know this story, and this is not how this story went. I gotta take out this guy in front of me so I can go help him. Okay, that is a 33 to hit.
That's
for 34 damage.
okay. Okay.
Oh, just shy of a crit. So that is a 33. Yep, 33.
Okay.
And same damage again. Nice.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him one more time.
Okay.
For 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 29 damage.
The choice is yours.
Yes.
I just
The Trevelle.
take the Treville's head off and I throw it in the dragon's direction.
Okay. You watch as you just start cracking the jaw of the Tervel. You hit it and you feel its head separate from its body, but it doesn't have the same reaction that you are normally like when you remove a head of another being. But you feel as its head separates from its body, it's like almost like his body is dust, and the head is removed, and you throw it kind of over your shoulder towards the dragon. Dragon pays no attention because he's not even facing you. But he does fall down. He is now dead.
With my bonus action, I'm going to dart over to Denahi and touch her for 12 healing.
Okay. And your life comes back to your
body.
Just
guessing.
Just your kneecaps. I only healed your knees.
Yeah, right. She can now kick.
And I say,
Kicks the dragon's tail.
hey girl.
Hey,
He's
girl.
still in this nightmare.
Tell your mama I said hello.
And I'm going to turn to look in the direction of the dragon, but I'm not getting near it yet. I'm still out here in this area.
Okay. Denai, you now, eyes open. Gather yourself.
I drink a healing potion?
Yeah, you fucking do.
I'm going to drink all my healing potions.
Where are you at?
Double fist them up.
What'd you get before 12?
Yeah.
So I'm at 12.
She like pops the cork on a couple and just starts pouring.
She's just dual fisting.
Easy.
Potions!
8.
Potions!
Plus 8.
So you're at 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding.
And then, while laying there,
thinking about my life.
What choices brought me here?
Record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna be like, fuck, and just throw a scorching ray.
From the ground.
I'll let it go.
Favored by the gods, so I get.
By the way!
Hey, isn't it a tiefling thing?
That's a divine soul thing.
Oh, okay.
Much better. You are definitely favored. Most def.
Yeah.
I almost did a movie with him.
28.
28 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you trying to hit?
The dragon.
Right in the between the teeth.
Well, he's not facing you.
Between the teeth.
Okay, his kidney.
His head is this way.
Kidney.
Because we know dragon anatomy.
Oh yeah, wherever the kidney's at.
Do dragons even have a kidney?
I don't know. What? Just shoot it.
Just shoot the dragon!
6 points of damage.
Huh?
6 points of damage.
Woo! 6 points of damage.
Kidney damage, mind you.
The dragon got hit right there. Look at this.
Hey, getting hit by the kidney sucks.
All right. You're going to be peeing like nothing.
Yeah.
Are you done? Is that your turn? All right. Dice is going to get up. He is going to... he dodges back here. In the backside, you do see like crates and stuff, and he starts sifting through crates, and he picks up a chest. Like there's no one asked what was in the room. So like in the backside of the room, there's coin, there's chests and stuff, and he's digging through it. And he pulls up a chest, and he opens the chest, and then he's holding his action, I guess, for something else. Dude is dead. Torque.
I'm back here at the backside, and I'm swinging it, I guess, black.
Okay.
Whatever's available to me, really.
Tail off.
Wish you had that ring right about now.
Yep, sure do. Sure do.
That's going to be 26.
That hits.
God damn it. 18 points of damage.
18?
Yep.
You're right.
I'm swinging again for a 24 to hit.
That hits.
4, 5, 16. 24 points of damage.
Okay.
And then an additional strike that hits for 2, 7. Another 15 points of damage.
All right. Okay.
And it does nothing.
It hurts. You watch. I mean, you're seeing it. It's starting to like show signs, Not like it's getting its ass kicked, but you're seeing signs of wear. You're seeing the slashes. You're seeing the damage. Oh, she's down. She succeeds. Your turn.
All right. The dragon is looking at Giselle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're like underneath it. Its chest. That's right on the ground.
So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stand up.
Can you?
Yeah, he can. He made the save to get up. To get out from underneath.
And I am going to. I have 35. You can't really have the fifth one, but anyway, I would like to try to get to run out of its space where I won't get an opportunity to attack. Since he's facing this way, I want to run this way.
He's still gonna get it on you.
Oh, so you're not going to Giselle, you're going in a different direction?
I'm going in a different direction.
Okay.
Because it's not what you think, guys.
Let me shot.
Because if I ran towards her like that, he would hit me.
I would think he would get opportunity no matter what.
He is gonna get, from what the other thing that we spoke about with the tail thing, he's gonna get an opportunity regardless.
It doesn't even matter. So for my bonus action, I'm gonna drink the great healing potion that our friend just gave me a while back.
Okay.
And how many is that? Like how many D4 plus what?
44.
40 plus 4.
That's the greater or that's the regular healing?
The regular is 2d4.
Okay.
Right. 44 plus 4 for greater healing. I rolled kind of shitty. 3, 8. I regain 12 HP.
You have 52.
I'm at 58. And I am going to. That would be so stupid though, because I'm gonna do it. No,
just do it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Nike. Let's go.
I have 15 feet of movement left because I got up. I'm gonna run 15 feet to Giselle.
Okay.
Yeah, can you move me, please?
So he gets opportunity.
Just talk about what you're trying to do.
And I'm going to, after I get hit, I'm gonna cast something. If I get hit at all.
I want you to cast something first.
I'm thinking strategically. I
understand. I'm thinking further along the line. Are you trying to?
I'm
heal
gonna
her?
cast Sunbeam at the dragon's
So you're not trying to heal her right now. You're
not
just
right now.
Okay. So then I am gonna take 18.
Yeah.
You take...
Wait, I have a shield.
16.
No, it still hits. It still hits actually. Yeah. Go for
it. You take 23 points of piercing damage as he bites down at you as you run away.
Great.
What did I just say? 20.
You said 23.
23. Got it.
This is fantastic. And I am going to cast Sunbeam at him because it's a line, so I don't even have to aim. Just go for it.
Sure.
And it is 8d6.
I was hoping you were gonna do that. That's why I gave it to you. Shit.
Shit, fuck. So it's gonna be 68. 68. So 1, 2. D8 from you. Can I get a D8 from you and a D8 from you? That's not a D8. That's a D10.
Oh, sorry.
It's the pyramid looking one.
Yeah.
No, it's the diamond. It's the diamond. Awesome, thank you. Ooh, it's heavy. All right, here we go.
Is it an auto hit?
Wow. Yes, auto hit. That's a line.
I forgot.
Let's see. 8. Ooh. 16. 16, 2. 8. 4. Let me write that down because I'm going to forget. I have to see if you have to make a save against it.
13.
13? Oh, that's a fail. It takes 34 points of radiant damage from the sunbeam.
Okay.
I did something, guys.
Awesome.
And your turn?
Bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You watch as Granasso looks at you. And he starts stepping towards you. He literally steps on the body of the king as you saw him. He steps towards you. You do get an opportunity attack. You can take it real quick.
Oh, fuck. I missed.
Okay. A 19 and a
I'm on your
26
team,
to
dude.
hit.
A 19 and a 26. Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
I'm still just.
You're like, oh.
You take
all the damage. You take all the
46
damage.
points of fire damage as he runs up to you and literally just puts his mouth right by your face and goes, and just a giant fireball hits your body, and you like just incinerated with flames. What did that fucking just say? 46?
Engulfed in flames.
Engulfed in flames.
Incinerated would be a whole different
I just got hit twice. I know you hit me twice.
So that was, what did I say, 46?
46.
Okay, so you're down.
Yeah.
So as it hits you, your body kind of goes limp and you fall to the ground, and he goes down. He goes and bites you with the second hit. Obviously, there's nothing you can do. Your body, you're on the ground. And he kind of flings your body over towards the rocks.
That must have really hurt him. The sunbeam I'm talking about. I must really hurt him. He's vulnerable.
I've been doing radiant damage the whole time.
He continues to follow your body, but he looks over towards that direction. He's going to take a shot with electrical energy towards Torque.
So if he did have a weakness to radiant, he must have just not noted it this whole time.
Keep missing, loser.
That ends his turn. Trevel's dead.
Loser dragon.
Boo. Top of the order. Also, so you know, hero points don't work in this history, obviously.
No,
In this flashbacks.
Alright, I got a plan.
I am darting for that dragon's face so I can jack it up.
Okay.
Okay. First is 25 to hit.
That hits. Roll
Oh,
for
I need
damage.
my D8 back.
Yeah, sorry.
The red one.
Here you go.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I won't need any more. I'm dead.
Uh,
Spell's gone.
For 28 to damage.
Okay.
And gonna come down, axe handle smash on his dragon snout for 25 to hit again. This time.
Oh, he's over there
for
now?
35.
35.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing once more with a powerful back elbow for 27.
27.
And that's for 32. And then I'm gonna activate with expenditure of key to take 2 more swings at him.
Okay.
Haha! 27 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And that is 33.
Okay.
And
Like, look at
32 to hit.
What am I missing?
Huh?
32 to hit.
Yeah.
The radiant damage. 19 plus 12 is 31 on the last hit.
Okay. And are you done smacking around a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, that's like
so you're cracking.
That's like 160 something points damage altogether.
That was quite a bit. Yeah.
And I just look at him. I'm like, eh.
Alright, so I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
I saw how he reacted to the radiant damage. So I'm gonna use some of my sorcery points to regain a spell slot for guiding bolt again.
Okay.
And cast it.
Okay.
Cinematics, but
Cinematics. That was cool.
It looks awesome. Trust
Some
me.
animator worked hard on this.
okay.
Hey!
20 24.
What are you trying to hit?
His backside.
Hits.
Under the wing, like right where it's sensitive.
Yeah.
It's armpit. Here's some deodorant for you.
And a guy.
A little unexpected pain. There's a lot of nerves there.
I mean, there was this time in college the dragon tried to get a tattoo there, and he's like, fuck, that hurts.
11 points of damage.
All that.
Radiant damage, though.
I don't think the radiant's a thing, though, because every punch I
That ends your turn?
have been doing has bonus radiant damage.
Light damage?
Just so I understand, if I move towards that tail again or that backside, he's gonna get some sort of tail whip attack.
He could, yes.
Okay. Well, whatever. I'm attempting to run. I'm attempting to get on the tail, and I want to go up in between the.
Roll athletics.
The what? Athletics?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get between the wings, and that would be. Jesus, that's an 8, right? So that's 17 plus. Oh, 9. So 30.
Yep, you make it up there, so roll for attack.
Look, you made it, man, okay?
You watch as this human just barrels up the tail and goes to do something.
22 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
15, 26 points of damage. Oh, failed the second attack, and then the third hits with a 19, 11, 15, another 25 points of damage.
Okay.
In between his freaking wings.
Okay. End your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
You watch as something happens with Giselle. You see Giselle start to. You all see her as like a ghost almost. You see as Giselle separates from Harosa, and she kind of like is floating in the air. I need everyone to roll a wisdom save real quick.
I rolled a 1, so 8.
Oh, I'm knocked out. So I can't even roll anything.
No, you still roll.
Oh.
Because technically, your host is
16.
Okay.
This is a wisdom save, you said?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's up there in that save box.
No. I was looking at my
same,
not
same
his.
same spot as always.
It's 9. A 12.
Okay. You, what did you get? 10? 8. So the three of you also start to separate from the bodies that you're connected to. You remain in this body for now. As you separate, you watch as the body that you were of, now you're actually seeing the body. He is elvish male, similar age to the woman that you, who was in Giselle's body. And you watch as he kind of gasps for air and he falls still. And you watch as Halosa she gasps for air herself, like she just kind of came to. She sits up, she's looking around, and she looks over towards you where your body was at, and she yells out, No! No! I'm gonna fuck it up. Zalorosian! No! No! And she gets up and she starts to dart over towards his body. My love, no! With that same motion, you watch as the dragon does come down and grab the elf's body and fling him again, taking another swing at the Asmar that's flying there, who you now see is a female, darkish hair, and she's standing there and she's doing what you were doing, punching it. Torque, you were still on the back. I will allow you to do another attack action real quick.
No! Ooh, thank you for that little fall there. 18 plus 8, so 32?
32. That hits. Roll for damage.
Whatever. Yeah. That was not... 18 more.
18. All right. Good damage. All right. That takes you to 1,000. Okay. So as you just whack it down, it kind of shrugs you off, and you go flying off. Make another wisdom save for me.
Oh, not as good. 8.
8. So you, same thing. You watch as the human falls to the ground. As he's falling to the ground, you kind of stay where you are, and your bodies separate, and all of you start to kind of are floating there and starting to kind of continuously float up to like the top of this cavern. You see Thais, who you now know who is. He's sitting there messing with something in his chest. He pulls out this item. You can't really tell from, roll a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
I saw all of it.
14.
14.
6.
6.
It was a 1, and then I'm like, oh, the plus is pretty good on this one.
16.
16. So, you can share that with Denahi. So you two see this, and you see this bright, radiant energy, and you hear Thais saying something in another language that you don't understand. Actually, roll a intelligence check real quick.
No, I'm failing that.
5.
Okay.
I'm rolling something? I'm sorry.
It's intelligence. 16?
Natural 1.
Jesus, guys. So the 16,
20 to 1.
you hear Thais speak, and it sounds very similar to the language of the orc or of the other dark mage, that something from that book. Thais is speaking this language, and he's saying something, and you watch as what he's holding. You two know what he's holding. You see this radiant energy, this burst and burst, and you see the dragon look, and he starts charging, and then all of a sudden this giant ball of beam of radiant energy just shoots out, fills the entire room. It's almost so too bright to even see. It hits this dragon in the chest. You watch, and he starts to kind of separate. His body separates into the black, red, purple, just energy, and he just explodes, and the dragon just disappears through the energy, like the room, and then it's silent. And as you
pink mist,
as you continue to fly up, you hear Harosa like holding her love in her hands, and she's weeping, she's crying, she's screaming. You see the human like just barely holding on. You see the Asmar. She lands. She's kind of catching her breath, and Thais, same thing, like just catching her breath. And I need everyone to make a wisdom save again.
No more saves. I can't take it.
Nat 20.
Hey! That was your first one tonight, right?
Yep.
24.
24.
Oh, that was an accident.
7.
Wisdom save. Cracks my 15.
15. So both of you, you're back in the same place you were when you left. Torque, you, Chuck, when you come back with the jolt of energy, you do as well. And you're back in the same moment, and the old lady is sitting there. That is a very special trinket that you have on you.
What the hell just happened?
I think my time is finally up. And she reaches up and she puts her hand on your face, and she says, You do look a lot like him. And she actually looks at you, and you watch as her body starts to kind of become ethereal, and she looks down and she touches your forearm. I will see you soon, my love. And her body disappears.
Oh. I'm speechless and
I just sit down.
Looter.
Who was
that name?
Do you know her?
This is some relation of yours.
That's my mother's middle name.
This is your grandmother?
Can you roll a perception check for me?
Perception. 15.
Roll a natural 1. Look at that. It's the shittiest roll I had all night. That's great. Everything else was perfect.
It wasn't it?
She touched your left arm.
Eros.
I'll look at Eros. I'll look at it. I'll talk to it. Eros?
No response.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait.
I'm digging my
Eros.
bag for more rolls, but there's none.
I'll will him into the great club.
Nothing happens.
I'll take him off.
He doesn't move.
Do I know what's happening? I am confused. I'm trying to
roll an intelligence check.
Those aren't necessarily good things.
Everyone can roll an intelligence check, actually, because you all heard her yell out.
Giant waste of my time.
Oh, okay.
Now we're back to
Would this
torque,
be
my torque.
Would this be insight or investigation or anything?
Just a straight intelligence.
That would be 9, I think.
19.
12.
Lucked out on that.
20 total.
20 total. So both Barakabu and you, Your Highness, was the paladin who fell, but you don't know the name. No one called out to the Asmar, so you do not know her name. No one called out to the human barbarian. You do not know his name.
How are we supposed to call him out?
I'm giving you the full spec. Like
He's
now
not
that
giving
you're
you
into
blame.
this.
Yeah.
You know that Thais was the ranger. You know that Halosa was the cleric. And you know that Salarosian was the elf druid. Zelarosian.
Does Zelarosian, does that ring a bell to me?
I think, Jadobi, that her love may have been Aros.
With that check, Zel is a family name. Your younger brothers are both Zels.
Yes.
Maybe he's not responding because she took him with her or gave him peace to be able to go.
Okay, so maybe were those my grandparents?
Have you been carrying your grandpa around with you this whole time?
Well, Eros, Zelarosian. Oh my God! You son of a.
It's like Carlox and Arlo all over again.
Yeah.
That was your hint earlier?
No, it wasn't actually.
Oh.
That was just
Eros,
funny.
Zelarosian. My
Why would-
grandfather.
Why would he make you rage so much?
I don't know. My mind is blown.
An
I don't.
unsettled spirit, perhaps?
I think this brought him the peace.
But I.
So that means he's no longer the club?
Okay. I'm gonna grab the necklace. I'm gonna like put the necklace to Eros.
Okay.
To the. Does anything happen? I don't know.
Clink.
Roll a d20.
11.
You see the of the blue-white energy, that Eros is still there, just not responsible.
Something's there.
I'm gonna call out to him. I'll probably do it in my mind so I don't like sound crazy. I don't know. I'll yell out in my mind, Zela, I can't even say it right now. Zelarosian. Grandfather?
No one has called me that name in a really long time.
Oh, he's still there.
Grandpa?
No one called me that ever.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Zelarosian. I don't know.
I'm kidding.
I don't know. Is she with you now? I'm confused.
She is gone.
Okay. And I've never met my grandparents, huh? Right? I never met them.
Thank you, Chidobi.
For what?
No response.
I'm so confused. But okay, cool.
Did he speak to you?
Yeah, that's right. You heard it, but you didn't. Right?
No, none of us heard it.
No, none of them heard that this time. Sometimes he speaks telepathically.
You said it in your mind.
That's right.
And then sometimes he speaks out loud.
He's still there.
But who is he?
He's my grandfather.
Really?
I sit down. I just sit. I don't know if there's a chair. I'll just sit on the ground. I'll just sit down.
Just sit down with me. I've been sitting.
He's still there.
It's a little creepy.
He's still here.
Your grandfather watches you do things?
Watches him have tea.
Yeah.
You don't say that though, right? Okay. Well, I just looked at everyone else, hoping someone will say something.
It's time for ale?
We fought 2 dragons. How cool are we?
Do I, from reading the book, remember who Thais traveled with?
It would have to say in the book who they were fighting with.
I mean, all the names that I've spoken about do sound familiar.
But I mean, can I see the names of these other people?
Yeah, roll a, because you're kind of just recovering. Roll another history check.
May I too for the names or?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
16.
16. I'll give you that. The Asmir monk, Aurel. I can give you the spelling later too if you want. Aurel Narezi. The human barbarian, Iglem Redu.
And
the high elf sorcerer was Oran Torre.
And the paladin?
King Jacksaw Crowhill.
Jacksaw.
Sorry.
Okay.
And you've heard Crowhill before.
Yes.
The current king is Butra Crowhill.
So
it was a flashback. We got that.
What did I say? 126 DC, I think that's what I said, or 129. I can't remember.
If that was
129
Thais that we were fighting alongside, that means that was King Jacksaw Crowhill.
How many generations?
Well, it would be 3, right? Or two ago.
Well, it depends. You don't know. So, like, as we've spoken about a little bit before, like, elves live longer. There's 2 types of humans. Like, Dorius is human, 300 to 400 years old. Normal humans, 80 to 100 years old. You don't know.
What year is it now?
839. So it's 600 years ago.
Wow.
700 years ago.
Wow.
Travel's been active for a long time.
So, relative, it's probably great or maybe great-grandfather.
I guess it depends on what your race is because some people live a lot longer.
That's true.
Did you already ask about knowledge about Grenasso, the dragon? Could you remind me what he told you?
That it was the dragon from the book, The Last Dragon.
The last dragon.
It was one of the last pages in the book.
Okay.
So, we may very well end up fighting something like that.
I hope not.
But at least we know what to expect.
Expect death.
What was the weapon that was used? Did any of you get a good look?
It was a rod, some kind of symbol.
Roll another history check. That's all I have right now. Just go with what I just wrote.
Okay.
20.
I haven't created it yet.
Nice.
20?
Yeah.
Natural 20? You know in Theis's exploits that he is a wood elf. You know that around that time in the book he was
A sexy wood elf?
250, 300 years old, maybe? So I mean he's roughly like 250
at that time.
At that time. And that was 700 years ago. So
did you
same thing with the other elves. So she was much older. His grandmother was much older, and she just passed.
Yeah.
Grandfather passed as you watched.
If that was your grandmother that we fought alongside, that means that Theis could still be alive also.
Possibly, but we were here on her last day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Theis would be. Possibly, maybe.
We can find where he
used
to reside.
Do
We
you?
can get information.
Yeah, I mean she was roughly, because again he has a lot of those details in the book. You rolled a nat 20, so I can give you as much as you want. She was probably in the late 3s, 400 range during that fight.
You would
old
have
as
been
fuck.
younger than she was at the time. There's a chance we could try to find him.
In your book, did it say anything about Theis's last known whereabouts?
Did it say anything about where he went after the battle?
The battle was fuck my life. I'm
It was
forgetting.
at the Battle of Fuck My Life.
It was in the gorge. I can't
It's
remember
foreign.
what's the name of the gorge. You guys have the map right there.
Oh, crap,
The
I just
gorge?
folded it up.
They ventured into the gorge to fight this dragon.
Let's stay far away
Wait,
from the
hold on.
gorge.
It's upside down, sorry.
This is why I have the maps, guys.
Somewhere.
He has 6.
Syrian gorge? That sounds right.
I don't know. Someone
I only
wrote,
created this world. This is all these.
someone
names.
wrote tiny on it.
All right, let's see.
Like really
the gorge
tiny.
is right there. Surgon Gorge.
Surgon. Yeah. So that was the last known whereabouts. There's a city next to that.
That's the biggest break on
What's the
this
city next to it?
continent.
It's Surgon.
actually.
Oh, it's just Surgon?
Yeah, it's right next to the gorge.
Then we must go to Surgon.
I mean, no, maybe not at this time. If that thing might still be there,
It's
or
dead. We just watched it die.
that was supposed to be the last dragon, and we fought a dragon last night.
So, while you all are kind of recovering from what just happened, we're gonna call it for the night. Thank you all for sticking around. Please take a look at the links that were posted into the chat, or click the red box down below to view Rebecca's GoFundMe campaign for her emergency heart surgery. If you can give, please do. If you can't, please share with someone who can. We do thank you all so much for sticking around in this interesting time travel
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
Easter egg search for the show. Stick around. Go ahead and we're gonna raid somebody. I'm probably gonna do Laura Lena. She's a friend of mine. We've been talking a lot. She does a lot of D&D stuff. So go ahead and spread some Ukodor love when we go there. We'll see you guys next week for some midweek mayhem.
Yeah, it's so confused. My brain has exploded.
And
like 5
hopefully I
times.
won't be friggin' ill.
Hopefully the rest of us won't be ill.
Right. Hopefully you guys aren't ill.
So make sure that you guys spread as much love as you can to her chat. We're gonna raid them in about right now. Love you guys.
Bye.
Toodles. Okay.